Fuck that client.
It's just really fucking. Oh, did you? I don't have that many beers to get.
I don't care. That was fucking annoying.
It's Friday. Yay. We're starting. Oh my God, that was terrifying. I wonder how much that got picked up.
Don't know. I am so angry at OBS right now.
I feel like we haven't streamed in ages.
Oh God, I'm not going back to that client. So you won't believe. How many times I had to install and reinstall the fucking OBS there, and how many crashes before we didn't even go live? And how many crashes were there? Guys, I apologize for the fucking technical difficulties. This was all stuff I experienced last night. We had a feeling it was going to happen today again. I was sadly proven right. And I'm sorry I downed your beer. I just needed to get my aggression out on something. Don't worry, it's fine. I appreciate the offer. I will pay you back.
Have a Lefay.
No. I've already drunk enough of your beer.
Only when I'm getting
but yes, guys, again, if there's any more further technical difficulties, we'll try and alleviate them as best we can. We've had to go through 4 different versions of the fucking client just to get one that worked.
If there's any more technical difficulties, we're going to give up and go home.
Yes, but anyway, guys, it's your boys at PvP. Hope you're all keeping well, because of course you're all looking well. Oh God,
I feel like we've done this before.
It angers me so much because there's people that are probably like, oh fuck it, I'm just gonna give up there.
I'm just gonna go finger myself.
I mean, and I wouldn't blame them.
I'm just gonna go finger my significant other.
I wouldn't blame them, because you know what, finger blasting's a lost art. I think there's not enough finger blasting.
Finger blasting's more fun than watching us. So if you have any finger blasting to go to, we'll not feel too bad.
Honestly, it's a lost art. I feel like people don't talk about it enough.
No, I'm still pretty good at it.
I mean, that's the thing. But you're a savant.
We stand fingering on.
We stand a wee bit of the diddly diddly. You know, you got. It's like playing a guitar. You got to just find the right rhythm and just get the ding 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 ding.
Like you're the Lone Ranger.
No, like Barracuda
playing the banjo.
Like,
oh, I see.
Ding 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 ding.
They do look a bit like Barracudas in the right light.
I don't know why I said Barracuda stuck in my head there when I was thinking about that. Just finger blast your significant other to the rhythm of Barracuda.
Should we just update this to episode 69? Nice.
Oh no, I wish. Aggression was taken out on beer, like bovine Jovi, Dr. Alligatorade, Bono, a very bad dragon. Those things are expensive. You seen how much
very bad dragon?
Have you seen how much those cost?
I can honestly tell you, I do not know how much a bad dragon dildo costs.
Upwards of even your smaller, more items are probably closer to about 90 quid.
That is. So you can fuck yourself with the penis of a mythical beast.
The mythical beast penises are closer to about 200, 300 because they're very intricately molded and stuff.
There's money for that,
I guess the people who have the money for that there are the interspecies erotica enthusiasts.
Right. Okay. Right. It would be the interdimensional.
Yeah, I guess interdimensional as well.
Species erotica.
No, that's like bring back fingering.
Bring back fingering. Never went in that house.
But yes, I apologize for my lack of decorum. I apologize for my anger earlier on. It has definitely just been one of those things.
I said
I should say though, please don't support Bad Dragon. Did Bad Dragon do something wrong, Mila? Am I out of the loop on Bad Dragon? Did they do a bad thing?
Who's done what now?
I mean, this is the thing. I'm very if they've done some bad stuff, I want to know what it is,
so you can stop buying the products.
I mean, so
many bad dragon dildos are in this house right now.
Not enough,
right? Not including me and you.
Okay, then definitely not. Well, I'd say not enough, but I want. Maybe I'll rescind that response until I see what the fuck they've done. Maybe I don't want a Bad Dragon product in my house after what I hear. Hey, dude, sorry I'm late. Had gains blasting to do. That's not a problem, dude. We had a fucking whole, fucking whole issue with the fucking OBS client not being a dick.
Yep. People were sitting at a blank screen for 10 minutes.
I apologize for that there and all the fucking hassle we caused, guys, in the lateness.
It's not our fault. It's stupid OBS fault.
I know it's stupid OBS's fault, but I'm still meant to be the man and make sure that fucking things runs. At the end of the day, the buck still stops with me to ensure the stream goes live.
The fucking stops here and the fucking starts.
My dudes, I'm also fucking pumped. Going to a hardware store tomorrow to get things to start up in your garden come spring. I've been looking forward to Mrs. Moonhouse. Nice bit of gardening from Laura out there.
Bit of gardening.
let's see. What apparently the penis of a mystical beast has just been quoted for yourself, which is a good fucking quote if you ask me. Many furries are scientists.
Is this PVD?
Yeah, they can. That's true. Finger never went away in this house. Burps. Back Bryn was not a fan of the wind. At least it's the snow stopped.
Oh, hold on. This guy.
It's a Bryn update.
Apparently he doesn't like fingering. Oh no, sorry, no, the wind. The wind. I don't know how I feels about fingering.
Don't finger your dog.
Not fingering the dog.
Ever. Don't
Fingering and like a, you know, like I know it was you.
Yeah.
Not.
Or
I know it was you.
the only person you should ever finger your dog is a medical professional of a veterinary variety.
Vet or someone wearing a white coat.
Someone who's like maybe helping your dog with a glandular issue or something. I don't want to get into it too much though.
Just don't finger your dog.
But yes, Jesus fucking Christ. So yeah, right now I've got the anxiety of the OBS coming down.
This stream could fail at any second.
Yeah, I know. At any second, the stream could go away, and then I might die.
Or we can do. Can we do it? Or can you stream from your phone?
Yeah, but it's really shit.
I think at this point,
I don't even know what software you use. Actually,
I would say people would enjoy like the fun like the gorilla-ness of it all. If we do one from the phone, if it breaks,
the audio though would be fucking garbage. The hottest of garbage.
We got microphones.
We do,
but they're not hooked up. What a day.
Yeah,
what a day. What a day. What a day. What a day. What a mighty fine day.
It's one of those ones where I'm trying to minimize the shadow of my face. Nah, I can't. It's fine.
Where's it coming from?
I don't know.
Is it that one?
I think it's coming from this and that.
No, the light. Well, just move the fucking light out of the way. There you go. Nope.
No, it's still there.
It's that one.
That one, yeah. Which is a shame, but oh well. Good. Can't live with it. Can't live without it. But anyway, yeah, guys.
What if you have it like?
Can they still hear me? Okay.
Yes.
I always worry that if I do that, there, my mic might not be picking me up too well.
Just deep throat it more.
Just be like, oh, you're coming in for you big lads. Just trying to ensure that I'm still heard though. There we go.
So let's not do anything too entertaining until or in case it fails at any minute. So let's just sit here in silence for a bit.
No, that's grim. Actually, sitting here in silence and not doing any movements, the worst thing, because like you kind of want to be, I don't want to say too animated, but you want to be animated enough so that if it does freeze, that we'll see it almost immediately on our monitors and stuff. Oh damn, the boys here, Mr. Gorgeous Girl's here.
It sounds like some kind of gorgeous girl in the chat.
I think some sort of gorgeous girls has entered our chat.
He's swinging on into the doors. Just gorgeous.
Just what I like.
Being gorgeous, being a girl.
Just sit and look directly down the camera. I mean,
we do that enough anyway.
I'm not here to turn on people that much. I wish we had like a weird button or like a device that could like we click the button and it would like zoom in for us. That'd be really cool. I think you can buy them for cameras, but I think they're expensive though.
You get ready. You ready? You ready? Ready?
He loves it.
Let's do the rest of the show like this.
You know what? Your mic looks really good on that. I don't know why. I don't know why, but your mic just looks like it looks like a good promo shot for a mic, like a good picture. It's like if you wanted to take like a sexual picture for the mic or something. Sold an adolescent. What?
Sorry, what?
Owned and distributed user run website on scientific animal. What?
Oh, this is the...
No. I know it's really in the Bad Dragon. I'm trying to understand the paragraph more, if you know what I mean. I know it's about Bad Dragon. Sold an adolescent model. You mean like an adolescent model of penis?
Like a dragon's penis?
Or a human's penis here?
I don't think
Owned and distributed a user-ran website on scientific animal
like the way they do in like perfume things or something?
Wait, so...
What's SA?
So distributed a user ran website that on a scientific. Was this just animal molestation in the guise of scientific experimentation? Am I interpreting that correctly?
Like
multiple allegations of sexual assault and bestiality regarding the founders and its owners, and allegations of employees mistreatment and a few things. Sweet Jesus fucking Christ. Well, there we go. There's a reason to not like fucking Bad Dragon, I guess. Today I learned. Today I fucking learned.
What the sweet name of fuck's going on here?
Thank you for the. I also got just some additional like reference information I can check out later via DM.
Technical issues. What's going on? It's fucking.
Yeah, I've had to roll back. Here at Totanium, I rolled back to fucking 21 or 27.1 on the OBS. That 27.2 class fucked. Don't use it.
It ruined us like 4 times.
4 times today. Don't fucking use it. Roll back to 27.1. But yes, okay. It's not black. It's actually kind of purpley. It's hard to see in the camera.
Nah, it's pretty black. Like
it's purple. Trust me. It's just the lack of light in here, you know. Purple. It's midnight ting.
Midnight ting.
Midnight ting. Sorry, I realized if I go behind that there, you can't hear me. Yeah, midnight ting. See, it's purple if you look at it really closely. Well, the other one's more of a blue-based one.
I get it. We're all here.
I like my nails like that. I like purple. I love purple. Too much to go into, but if you look around, a lot of people spoke about Bad Dragon and not being a good company support. You know what? I appreciate the heads up on that one. I didn't intend on buying any Bad Dragon products because I can just go fuck myself, but yeah, no thanks. No, that's fair. That's fair. If you didn't have an interest in actual in the products, that's cool. Like, understandable. I think it's just good. I think it's always good to find out information like that there, especially
like bad boys.
Yeah, I know, but like, I think it's just good to have that information on hand just in case, because you never know. Maybe at some point there might be a product on their site that you would have been like, oh fuck, that could be something that could be really interesting between me.
That could be something that I want to fuck myself with.
Yeah, or like, use with your partner at some point, but then like not you specifically, but just the general you, and then finding out that stuff there. Maybe I don't want to support people like that.
Fair enough.
Call me old-fashioned, but I never understood the appeal of bestiality. Never know.
What an old-fashioned opinion.
It's no fashion. That's not. It's one of those things where like I totally get it. I wouldn't want to fuck an animal, but I can imagine that some people probably find a lot of pleasure from the weird dragon-shaped dildos and shit.
I
think that's I think that's a fairly interesting way to go for one to go fuck themselves.
Just get one of those ones that's just like a fist.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. It's one of those things. I think that's a fairly reasonable way. Like those weird and odd shaped dildos are, to me, a completely innocent way to go fuck themselves with a very strange cock.
It's your money. You pay. You buy whatever you want.
So I'm not against that there, but straight up actually fucking an animal, it's like, don't abuse animals. That's animal abuse.
No, don't do that.
That's just hurting a pure fucking animal that can't consent to that. Don't fucking do that.
If I seen anyone giving Bryn a funny look, I'd run them over.
No, you should do fucking leap at them and punch them in the face.
Just let him go, and he would do.
Oh yeah, he would do
more than enough damage. Like
me and him like to play. Oh my god, it's the claw.
Yeah.
Game, and he's like, oh my god, it's the claw, and then bites it, and I'm like, oh, what do you like?
How much of your fist can I fit in my mouth?
Yeah.
This is my dog saying this, not me. That would be weird.
Yeah. It's one of those things where like I have a laugh for a good 10-20 minutes and he's like, and then at that point it's like it's one of those things where he's like, we're having fun. I want to see how much he can take though.
Yeah.
And then he starts clamping down a bit too hard. It's like, Bryn, stop it, but too hard now, but too hard, Bryn.
There's teeth involved now.
Yeah.
That's step back here.
But it's like, stop it now. We're gonna have calm fun now. Give me the ring.
Fun.
Give me the ring. Give me the ring. Give me the ring. Give me the ring.
He wants the ring.
I'm like Saruman. Give me the ring.
Is he Scottish?
Yeah. I'm like Saruman. He's like Frodo. It's like he doesn't want to give me the ring.
Give bloody Saruman. No, it's more Welsh. Actually.
That was very Welsh. Yeah.
Bloody hobbits and that fuck.
No, Welsh Saruman. I can't even do that.
Bloody Saruman. I am.
Yeah. Wait, Saruman.
Bloody pervert. There's no perverts in Lord of the Rings.
Oh, there really is. There really is. Fine rightly, Tom Bombadil was a pervert.
He was just finger blasting the fuck out of his wife. Like,
he was finger blasting the universe. He was a god.
Well, that's why he didn't get involved in Lord of the Rings. He was just too busy.
He was too busy. Like, I can finger life into existence. I'm not even going to bother fucking getting involved.
Yeah, Grima Wormtongue was a pervert.
He was a pervert.
I bet he was probably really good at oral though.
Wormtongue by name, Wormtongue by nature. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
It's not Bryn's fault. He doesn't have hands. That's true. And I'm not criticizing Bryn either. Bryn's just excitable, and that's an adorable trait.
He has claws though.
He has claws. He's got claws. He goes, wah.
Meow.
Wah.
My dog goes,
He goes, wah. He goes, it's like, oh, daddy.
no. No. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. The Witch King.
The Witch King. I like that. But yeah, I think we've got it. I think this version's already more stable, though. I'm already more confident.
We've said that now.
I'm touching the wood. I'm touching the wood.
That'll be it. Touch this wood. No, don't. Not on. Not. We don't want it. She'll come in. They'll be like, oh fuck. Oh god, he definitely had a pair of testicles in his mouth at one point.
Master, give me the precious testicles, masters.
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah. I'll continue working on my Welsh Saruman.
And I'll just be
my own
Gollum.
time. You can be Gollum.
I'll be Gollum.
Bloody Gollum. Oh, that was more Indian there.
Give me the processes.
Bloody Gollum and his ball fondle.
The idea of like Gollum having a daddy kink is just kind of hilarious to me, though.
Gollum was all about the self-love, though.
Oh yeah, he wanted that ring.
Yeah, but
Invisible masturbation was his key.
He wanted the ring to give it to himself, so he wanted his own ring.
It's one of those things where like you know what, I think Gollum's favorite pastime was going invisible and just jacking it into Mount Doom.
He was watching people. He was definitely watching people.
He was just in there, just
when they were
fucking filling up Mount Doom with big fucking hot
big
loads.
humps. I'd put my
Gollum having a what?
I'd put my own lava in here.
We said Gollum had a few things there. Riley, you might want to ask which part. I mean, I might have suggested you having a daddy kink, you know?
He probably does it.
Yeah. He had that cock ring.
To be fair, the ring could get bigger and smaller.
Yeah,
so
depending on what you're like, the size of the hand, right?
Depending on what you needed it for.
Yeah. No, I needed it for straight up my butt.
Oh my god. You put a ring up your butt?
That's where I hide it.
That just sounds like something you would lose.
It's like I'm sorry, Sauron, you can't get the ring because you have to go into my other ring.
Oh, he would be right in there. Like, you think a little asshole's going to stop him from getting that ring?
I don't know, man. Maybe it could be Sauron's one weakness, my butt.
You think Sauron's one weakness was anal?
Yes. I mean, after the time he got fucked on the battlefield, I think I was pretty fucking skeptical.
That was more of a hand job because he got his hand cut off.
He still, you know, end of the day, he was still fucked about it. We're like,
no, he loved anal. They all did. It's fine.
Gollum's built like a pencil. You'd be playing ringed. Oh, get a load of that.
What a load of bullshit. What do you have to do?
So Andrew has an expectation anytime we talk about if we talk about the idea of having a load, we have to make sure that you love that zoom.
I have to zoom in a little bit too.
That's okay. But Andrew's all about that. Like, if we're gonna say the word load, we have to you know,
like that Metallica album, Master Puppets.
What?
Sorry, I meant load. And then obviously the sequel,
Garage Days.
Ride the Lightning.
Ride the Lightning was before it.
Load is a terrible album though.
Oh man,
and
Reload's not much better. It wasn't my flavor of Metallica. Like, I kind of fell off after Black Album.
Yeah,
and then people were like slagging me for like a Megadeth lot, and then I went.
People can slag you now for liking Megadeth.
Yeah, that's fine.
Which is fine.
But like, it's when it's like Metallica are so much better, and then Sinagra came out. It's like, your album doesn't even have guitar solos.
For a little period of time there, the Megadeth fans were all like, well, who's laughing now?
Yeah.
And now these are both fucked.
Yeah, none
of them are doing well.
Yeah, none of them are doing well.
He's turned into like a weird UFO conspiracy fucking anti-government fucking nut job who can't sing or play or do anything anymore.
Terrible life nowadays.
Yeah, and Metallica are just rich and they don't care. Although, to be fair, what was the last one they had out? Death Magnetic.
Yeah,
that was it had some decent songs on it. Like, they actually looked like they were trying. No frantic though. Tick, 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 tick.
I fucking hate that. Sorry, Rosie, I'm gonna get you a Discord link now, so don't worry, I'll get that sorted for you. Apparently the link on the invite has expired, so I'm just going to get them a wee link over to them. So I got you covered.
There was
check your Twitch DMs in a little second here.
Ocean, you're not wrong. Like metal had like so much elitism in it.
It does. It's fucking.
It still does. Like, but
it's
the only thing that changes is that after a while you stop caring.
You get old enough to not.
Yeah,
give a fuck.
you're like, I'll fucking listen to anything I fucking want.
You get old enough just to not give a fuck anymore. Like these days, people are like, "Ghosts are not metal. Ghosts are blah blah blah." It's like, fuck you, mate. What the fuck happened? Oh, right, that time. Where it's like the old guard don't like Ghosts because like it's too popular.
So,
and it's like, mind your neck.
Why are you being so popular for? Fuck off.
Mind your neck in. It's like it's a good band with great creative, great fucking music, and they're like probably like you said that they're probably this generation's fucking queen.
Yeah.
Wind your fucking neck in. It's a good
I said
band.
like they're like the queen of metal.
Yeah, but like this generation's like arena band.
They're the only
Like this,
arena metal band at the minute.
It's like they're a rock metal band that
not
do a great stage show as well as a great music show.
Yeah.
You know? And like the old guard who are like, it's like, I'm sorry, but I don't know anything or don't like anything past 1989. Fuck up.
Yeah.
Fuck away off. Like, let's be honest about this. If you're fucking basing your music standards off the fucking like Bay Area thrash scene of 1984 to 1989, just get fucked.
Grow up.
Grow the fuck. Yeah, grow the fuck up.
Grow up.
Grow the fuck up. Honestly, fucking grow the fuck up.
Listen to some fucking Tool and shut the fuck up. I just thought.
Oh, they fell off Opus Anonymous. Can you pronounce that for me?
Eponymous.
Eponymous. Thank you. That's like get in the bin. Like literally get in the bin. Like the last few albums have been incredible. All the albums have been incredible, but the last,
Damn right.
but like prequel, fuck me. I'm
going to say it though.
Yeah,
I still think their first album's the best.
and that's fine. But you didn't think that their old albums or their new albums were shit, do
No.
you?
They just,
Like you can still enjoy the first album and say to yourself, the new albums are still fucking great too.
they had a different sound on the first album and they moved away from it really quickly. And I was like, oh, I could have done with one more.
Yeah.
And then everything that came out after was really good. But
Yeah.
it was like that the songs off that first album were just like tasty.
Just tasteful. Rosie, you should be in the Discord now, so that should be you good to go past the front door.
Oh shit, not so wicked's popping in there.
Not so wicked. Hope you
She's
keep well.
gonna be lurking. That's all right. Everyone's having.
Hope you keep well.
Oh my god, she's being attacked by her country's girthy atmosphere. I like that. I don't think I've ever heard of an atmosphere being described as girthy.
You know what? I heard that today as well, and I was like, I love that as a phrase.
I've got this girthy atmosphere coming at me. Oh Jesus!
It's like atmosphere is just girthy, and I'm like, that's the best thing I've ever heard an atmosphere described as.
It's a very apt description because usually you don't even know there is an atmosphere, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh god, there's wind and rain and snow and sleet everywhere, and you're like, I'm being girthed at.
Like
right now.
honestly, like there's the amount of like actual fucking girth that is just hitting me in the face.
Oh yeah,
It's like I'm just embedded with girth right now.
we're mid shaft.
We're like it's like just an absolute just a weighted meat of fucking atmosphere.
Also, did someone say it was snowing? Like, is it snowing here?
It might be. I think it was talked about earlier, but it was.
I'm gonna have to walk home in snow.
Probably not
Right,
that
I'm
much. The snow.
sleeping on your sofa tonight.
That's fine. That's fine.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm not coming home.
Someone said they were skipping this tour because they're just playing old songs and they want them to get rid of the Metallica cover, and they said that they sold their tickets for free time. What?
I mean, fair play. They turned a profit.
Yeah. So they're playing old songs because the new album isn't out yet, which is fucking valid.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they'll probably do like one or two songs from the new album. They have to. It's the whole thing.
Yeah. They do a few songs
Yeah.
from the new album, but like they're not going to do the whole new album. And
I'm just happy to sit about and wait.
what will probably happen is the new album comes out in full. They'll probably play more of the full album once it's out next month. But yeah.
I'm surprised that they were doing a tour now before it came out. I thought they would have waited until
I think they were just antsy to get out and get fucking going again. You know,
Everyone's been stuck inside for 2 years.
so
So
they're
fuck it, we're doing a tour. Fuck
it's like we're just spoiling for a fucking. The atmosphere in this stream is girthy, actual girth, mid shaft. Is it snowing here? Not coming.
Not coming. I'm not coming.
Don't worry, I'm safe. I'm inside. But yeah, The Witcher has a girthy atmosphere. The girthiest atmosphere.
Don't know about that.
I love it. I love Witcher 3. Difference of opinions, and that's fine. I enjoyed it a lot.
I just wouldn't describe it as girthy.
Difference of opinions, and that's fine. I enjoyed it a hell of a lot.
I'm trying to think of a more apt description. Porridge.
Fair. That's what you thought it was. That's fair. They're doing Hunter's Moon. Kassarian's so fucking good. Kassarian's so fucking good. They may do a Call Me Low Sunshine. Oh yeah, because they were meant to do Kimmel, and then the COVID stuff happened. That was
no great loss there. Fucking
Kimmel. That was not coming home. That was now it's very odd type.
I'm not coming home.
Geralt has a girthy aura. He does have a girthy
He
aura.
does indeed.
Geralt, a lot of Geralt Girth in the chat. You're entitled to you. JK. Viscous. Oh damn. Thank you very much for the raid, Katie. Hope you're keeping well because you're looking well.
Yeah, it just looks like I'm jerking off actually now. I was supposed to be playing guitar.
Thank you for the shout out, by the way. Not so wicked.
Conscious.
Apparently they were playing Escape Simulator. Interesting.
What?
Oh, so like our mods can shout out who the person rated was.
Escape Simulator.
Escape Simulator. Thank you very much for the follow, Dark Pixie Witch.
Back in these balls, mate.
No worries, not so wicked.
Enjoy witching. Enjoy your shit game. What?
Also, someone yes. Oh god, I saw you mention that, Mila, and I can't believe they also fucking doxed them.
What's that?
So, someone at one of the shows recently, just like in the middle of the pit, like some lass just decided to drop trout, piss all over the floor,
Sometimes you just can't go to the bathroom.
And shout out towards the band. And
Pissing.
While pissing on the mosh pit floor.
Cool.
And someone then messaged Aether, one of the band members, one of the ghouls, and then also started doxing him with his real name, which is kind of not the point because they're meant to be nameless ghouls. They're meant to be anonymous. It's kind of like cool. You're just gonna like get this person a lot of attention that they don't want and are kind of contractually obligated to not have. Like I'm sure Tobias is going to understand it's not that person's fault that they were fired because, but I mean it's still like there's an anonymity for a reason. Why don't you fucking respect it?
Is it like that lady who had to piss outside the bar?
Oh, the one like you had to deal with at fuck, what was that?
Bowery.
The Bowery, yeah.
She was just having a big old whiz outside. God's sake, women, get it together.
Seems like every 3 days, some fancy talking ghoul etiquette. That's the problem when there's like, that's the thing. Standing becomes a bit too fucking wild at some point.
People get a wee bit too into it.
It's like one of those things. There's nothing wrong with stands, but like it's one of those things where like some people just don't know when there's like the
what's fun and what is
fun, what is fun, and then what is a lack of respect. And I think that's a very, very like obvious line that some people just don't fucking respect.
It's like if we ever do anything live and someone runs on stage and tries to pull my trousers down, I'm gonna be really angry. Unless it's Tara, actually. It'll be fine.
Oh, right,
then we're gonna do some public fucking.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Just publicly gonna absolutely just
like everyone look away.
Look away. Look away. Look away when I make love to my partner.
Hear the sounds, but don't look.
To her wicker chair.
Don't look at the meat.
Everyone kind of knows who they are by now, but talking about them, please censor their real names and don't spread the pictures of them. Yeah, again, it's just fucking a lack of respect there.
Sure, I'm one of them.
To be fair, I do pull your trousers down a lot. Not in public, not yet anyway.
She does.
Oh no,
she does.
Oh no.
No, not public, but yeah, in the house.
Yeah. Girls are organizations and have projects their own, and it's just a consideration. Not to mention that go. Yeah. It's just sensible. It's just good etiquette not to be that way.
You have to drink this slowly.
No, you're okay. Don't
also,
worry.
Don't actually down a bottle of FA because you'll die.
No, you're fine. Don't. It's your beer. Just you enjoy it. It's your beer. Just enjoy it. We're not looking away. We're going away. They've learned to Daytona. Daybona. Thank you for the beer, but seriously, you didn't. Stream stands.
Jesus.
Stream stand. Stan Lee. Bruce Lee. Who do Stay Puft Marshmallows? The fuck is this Polar RL? I assume it's RL.
I would take the Stay Puft Marshmallows actually. Yeah.
With FA, you gotta be careful. You gotta get the Enough of the.
Oh my god! You ever just not drink a Leffe in ages and then you drink one?
This is what's going to happen right now. I'm just getting enough of the.
I'm sorry, everyone. Give us like a minute.
Just get enough of the foil away, so I don't like actually swallow foil when I try and drink it.
Jesus.
Trying to stay off marshmallows, winning at the minute. But yes, guys. Hopefully, like I'm fairly confident we've got past our issues with OBS, which is nice.
Fuck yeah.
At some point in the future, I'm going to have to
write a strongly worded email.
Yeah, I'm going to do something on the back end, but other than that, they'll be fine.
Just send them a picture of your cock and balls.
No, that seems a bit grim.
Taint.
That's because of Bacon Pole. He's in chat.
I've been a mod on this channel for like a year and a half. I don't know how to do polls.
He has a fucking clue.
I don't know a thing. I think I was made like an honorary mod. I complained one day.
That's a good beer.
There you go.
That's a real good.
I seen it. If anyone hasn't drank Leffe before and they drink Leffe, sponsored by Leffe.
Bear in mind though, it'll fuck you up if you're not careful.
In what way?
You get you drunk fast.
Oh yeah, it's strong.
It's one of those ones where like you don't take a Leffe lightly.
Might be like a good tagline. Don't take this Leffe lightly.
Well, it's one of those things where Leffe as well. Like, I mean, it's a Belgian beer, and if you're more sort of the continental Europe, you can get multiple versions of it, and there's that one's pretty fucking choice, right? And but it's still quite strong. You can get like 9% ones.
Oh, I'm rocking a couple of them at the minute,
and they're still delicious, but also you just don't even realize that you're rocking 9% alcohol.
DC Wine's got like a pretty much just like a ridiculously strong beer counter in the other day. What do you think was the highest beer?
Probably around 13% because at 16 goes to barley wine.
Yeah, that like a 15.
Yeah, 16% is
expensive as fuck. Like
at 16%, it's not considered beer anymore. It's considered barley wine.
You're just drinking alcohol. It's a bottle of alcohol. There you go.
All of pure fucking hate.
But yeah, they're all Belgian wheats, and they're all fucking
delightful.
They just get you absolutely like.
Yeah, it also gets me absolutely fucked. That thing we were doing earlier, we can't talk about yet.
Mikey knows.
He was
Mikey
there.
knows he's there.
He was there.
He's lurking.
He was involved. He was doing it with us.
We're doing stuff.
We
were doing each other and then filming it.
Yeah. We actually were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were. I needed to write my lines down because I couldn't fucking talk at the same time.
So one of the things where it's like we're trying to do like kind of I would say an homage to like I would say like 1970s and 80s porn where there's enough plot line to kind of before you get into the fucking.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, did I leave my big tool outside of my box here, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, can I put my big tool in your box?
Your pipes need some plumbing.
Yeah. It's like 1 second, I need to give your pipeline an inspection.
Meat delivery.
Yeah. Hope you like
this box.
Hope you like this box
you
full
open
of
the box and there's cock in it.
Yeah, full of meat.
Salami.
Yes. Aged meats.
I hope you like Italian aged meats.
Yeah.
And then you start pounding each other.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what we were doing.
It's like you open a pizza. It's like I hope you like sex. That one's a bit more to the point.
Is this just a regular pizza, or are you opening the box into just like?
It's a regular pizza. I just say that line because it's just like I'm getting to the point.
When you're actual like, when you want pizza with someone, you're like, I hope you like sex.
Yeah.
Here's pizza.
Yeah.
Because one of these two things is going to happen. Either you're eating this pizza or we're fucked.
Well, it's one of those things where it's like, I mean, I'm going to eat one. I'm going to eat something tonight. It's like for you or it's the pizza.
Don't eat pizza and then have sex. Have sex first and then eat pizza.
I mean, it's one of those things where like it's more like, as I said, I'm going to be eating something tonight. It's
Right.
like for you,
Okay.
this pizza.
This could be you.
Yeah.
And then you open. You're like,
Yeah.
Oh.
This is all gone to hell.
How's everyone doing? How is everyone's week been? What's going on?
Oh God, I don't know. Like, you know what?
How's your week been?
Shit.
Same here.
So it's been shit, and I don't want to get into it because I don't want to depress myself more.
Sure. Okay. Don't do that. I was drawing. What have I drawn this week? Panda girls.
Right. Interesting.
More bunny girls.
Right.
An erotic griffin.
An erotic griffin. Okay,
Yeah.
describe what that entails.
It's a griffin, but
Right, obviously.
but erotic. I don't know. How can I literally be any clearer than that?
I don't know. Maybe like Har was a gesturing. Har was a
Massive penis bulge.
Right. Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I was just Har was it presenting itself.
An erotic shark.
Right. Interesting choice.
And an erotic cube. That one was quite hard.
A cube, as in like the
3D
manifestation of just a shape.
shape, yeah.
Okay.
That one was real tough.
Was this a tie-in to Portal?
No. It's for Helmo.
Yeah, okay. No, I just thought maybe it's like, oh, we're gonna release
It's a really hot
we're gonna
cube.
release on Steam, so we'll have a Portal tie-in. You know, one of those ones. No, okay.
It was just, what if this cube
Right.
was hot?
How did you make the cube?
I can't say because it'll ruin a lot of the mystique from Helmo. So you're gonna have to play Helmo. So
Fair enough. What the fuck this
There you
up
go.
there?
eating pizza while having sex. That just sounds like you could do so much damage depending on how hot the pizza is.
I mean, it's one of those things where, like, if you're going to incorporate pizza into your sex, that can be dangerous.
Food into your sex play is all well and good.
Yeah.
Maybe nothing that's covered in like really hot toppings.
Yeah, like anything that could involve like if especially if you've got like a meat based, you know, topping. Great.
I don't know. I'm kind of thinking just plain cheese.
That's fine.
Where my de facto
That's fine.
brain goes to when
Still
someone says
sauce
pizza.
could drip and that could burn.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah. So that's, be careful if you're using pizza in your
Like
sex
room
play.
temperature to colder items is probably the safer
The
choice.
next morning pizza sex play.
Yeah,
because it's all hard by then. Yeah.
At that point, yeah. Cold pizza.
Full pizza sex play. There we go.
Yeah.
We're done. We got it. We've got it.
Load of college work, but I've had the weekend free, so the end of the weekend it's going, oh, not too bad. That's great to hear.
Weekends.
A cube of giant boobs.
You'd think, but that's not what I've done.
Week's been okay. Got a job interview tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Got fingers crossed for you, Macy. Hopefully all goes well.
Rats.
Yeah, chocolate sauce, strawberries, things like that. That seems sensible.
Is this what she's putting on her pizza?
No, more of the what's probably safer for sex.
Oh, sex. Okay, that's right.
Pizza makes me bloated, so not a good follow up. Sex before pizza. Yeah, makes
I
sense.
just started covering myself in peanut butter and letting Brain lick it off. It's intense, like. We'll do that. We don't have enough peanut butter for that.
Right.
Yeah.
So a little bit shocked, a little bit horrified.
Fuck.
Okay.
I could see you were kind of coming around on it there by the end, yeah.
No, I'm kind of like I'm hoping it's like on the back of your hand.
Could be. It's on the back of something. Crack.
Don't want to know anymore. To be honest, I can't multitask, so this is a mute point for me. That's fair. Wait, we're still in the Bryn segment, or did we re-enter?
The whole show is the Bryn segment.
Hell yeah, because like at this point, like I mean,
He can crop up whenever he wants.
Bryn is omnipresent. He's
Yeah.
the Omni Bryn.
Not affiliated with Omicron.
No, we don't, or any other Transformer.
Yeah. Oh shit. What is the virus called?
No, it was called Omicron as well. I always thought that was really weird.
Oh. I thought one of them was Omicron and one of them was Omnicron.
I don't know anymore.
I don't know enough about Transformers or viruses.
I just know that one of them killed Optimus.
Started the movie, is it?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I hate that fucking movie.
The movie was a bait and switch as well. It's like, oh, we got a whole movie of Transformers. Optimus is dead in the first 2 minutes.
Yeah, like the intro.
Yeah.
He's like, blah.
It's like, oh, I'm dead. Autobots, I'm dead.
Autobots, fuck.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes.
Omicron, roll out.
Omnicron, roll out. Brinatron. Brinatron has entered the battle.
What would he transform into? Like a tiny bulldozer or something?
A small, angry nation.
Like a country? Just
Yes.
like a small, transforms into a small country?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
There you go.
Don't know how he just does
Optimus
it.
was killed by the coronavirus.
Yeah, he was. And
This car was killed by the coronavirus.
yeah, can just do that. I mean, I've talked about this lots on stream because I don't know why, but anytime I think about Transformers and I keep coming back to this point, I just think about that weird audio that exists, is legit, is literally legit.
What the fuck is a Samaflange?
That's not the,
Is that not what you're talking about?
what? There's a legit thing. It's like amazing. A booby trap that actually catches boobies.
I've seen that. I think that was just an outtake that your guy was like, I'm gonna fucking rip.
No, it's from an episode. I've saw like the minute before and the minute after. It is legitimately just like.
I mean, someone could have just dubbed it in. Why would they be talking about boobies in a Transformers cartoon?
I think it was like the back of the day when you first heard of someone as a booby. They're a bit of a silly person or an idiot.
You silly Billy. You was prime and you booby. A silly booby.
He's like, amazing. A booby trap that actually.
What the fuck is a Samaflange?
What the fuck's a Samo? My God, he stole the Samoflange. What the fuck's a Samoflange?
God, that was like
That's like
so early on.
Web one,
Yeah.
That's Web 01.
Yeah, in the history of the internet, that was so long ago.
2004, 2005.
Jesus.
Jeez.
Before some of you were even alive or old enough to use a computer.
Or old enough to be even talking to us.
Yeah. Get out of here. If you're not old enough to talk to us, get out of that fucking room.
If you're not a mature adult / over the age of at least 18 and understand what we're saying, don't talk to us.
If you're not legal and
we have,
we
have a mature warning on the stream.
Get the fuck out. Do it.
Yeah, we do. If people come in for the first time, we'll get presented with a mature content warning.
Are people coming into the stream thinking that we're doing some kind of like...
No, well, it's not one of those things where we're doing it's more of just themes we could talk about, maybe more adult in nature and swear and stuff.
They're not going to come in here and expecting one of us to be going like...
No, because that's still like a breach of terms of services.
No, like the way people were doing last week, where they were just sucking on stuff.
Oh, you're talking about the ASMR blowjob?
That's the
mic?
one. Yeah, those guys.
Meta? No. Sure, they got banned for that. I told you.
They all done?
Well, they got banned for that there, and now they're doing it on
Did you
Facebook.
say everyone was doing it?
Well, at one point, they all started doing it, but like that one was just really egregious because like it was just like
Get her practicing.
And but the other ones are just kind of licking the mic and being suggestive, where like this one streamer was just like
it's like
logging on it, like
no way,
giving it the fucking business.
There's no way to talk yourself out of that. You were deep throating it like, sure, she must have found it herself.
I sent it to you because I was like, look at the new meta.
I was in the room. I was here.
Oh yeah, so how the hell is
I don't know how she's doing that.
Taro, the fuck are you?
What are you watching when I'm not in the house?
What are you googling?
Just fucking listening to women just sucking stuff.
What are you googling?
We have to talk about this when I get back.
I know why I find it.
All the commenting videos. Okay. Yeah, I know how you find it. You dirty bastard.
I was on Twitter.
Sure, yeah.
I actually showed you it on Twitter.
Is there a porno Twitter?
What do you mean?
Like
Twitter is a porno Twitter for the most part.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah.
It's like I think there's like I was like thinking of like, is there actually? I don't think there's any restrictions on Twitter for porn. I think Twitter is it's like one of the few like social media sites. Like it's one of the few most social media sites that porn can just exist and it doesn't. It's not like a weird issue against TOS or anything.
You could make like Twatter or something.
Maybe, I guess. John, you will be able to get your egg and salad. So you're sorted there.
For me, that's right. Fuck yeah.
Transforms into Karen yelling about being oppressed.
That is a Transformers. I would not
want that one. Comment edit video. It was on one of the comment edit videos.
Yeah,
it was like hot tub. It was like hot tub Twitch is out. Let's see what's in. Yeah, hot tub Twitch was an etiquette thing for a while.
Are they still doing that?
It's its own category. It's it's not the big thing now because everyone's gotten bored of it.
Right.
Like it's one of those things where like they see these like for a while it was the anime meta.
Yeah.
Where it's got a lot of people banned because who would have thought that Koei Tecmo did not want you fucking watching their shows on fucking stream?
No.
For free?
No, because you can't do anything. No, you have to create your own content. Or you can fuck off. Which is what we're doing.
Like people like were taking like Toei Anime, which is like the biggest like of anime
pretty much in
the world. Like it's one of the biggest. Like
just watching it,
just watching on stream and just in the corner, like just streaming full seasons of like anime that was clearly under copyright and Toei, and then streamers like big streamers were being taken down, and they're like, "Why am I being taken down?" It's like, you know why? Don't act stupid. You know why?
We're gonna start a new segment on this show, which is us reacting to porn off screen.
We already do that,
but we're gonna have to make it into an actual segment. Because just like think of how much porn we could watch.
We could watch all of the porn, and I would watch all of the porn.
So much.
It's like it's one of those guys. Like if you want to expose us to what your kink is,
yeah, and then we'll watch
your porn.
We'll watch the porn of it.
We'll watch it and
we'll rank it.
We'll rank your porn live. We won't let you see what we're looking at.
1 out of 5.
So like if you want to send us it, we will look at it privately here. and then we will give you a rank out of 5, and we'll just keep it like we'll just give a rank. We won't say what it was. We'll just rank it
1 out of 5.
We'll keep their anonymity, and we'll keep whatever the theme was in case they don't feel comfortable. But we'll just rank them.
Yeah,
because this is a really weird thing.
1 out of 5 back.
We're fucking friends.
Yeah. I rate this 3 out of 5 dragon penises.
Yes. And then it cut to, it's like, okay, wow, we're just gonna leave that alone. Fair enough, Tara. I mean, I was the same when I looked. I was like, oh, that's a bit weird. Apparently, they're releasing an adults-only Netflix called Nutflix. I mean, that's pretty good wordplay, but I thought that's just what.
That's solid wordplay.
I mean, is that really required in this day and age? There's so many like porn websites out there. Is that really needed?
Yeah. No. I suppose no.
Yeah, you can legit post yourself getting raw dogged on Twitter, and it's absolutely fine.
Right, I'll be right back.
Like Twitter has like pretty like. It's like a pretty like easy way to do it. Twitter's pretty accepting on like the content you can push onto it. Like as long as it doesn't like involve illegal shit, you're pretty safe. Obviously, if you go ahead and like show something that was truly dubious, they'll take that down and suspend your account. But you know, when it comes to just like sex and porn, yeah, it's all good. He's just coming from the other side of the room. Twitter's pretty free and easy. You're small enough, no one even report it. Yeah. But like, there's like
That'll be on Twitter later on.
just you back it out and change.
Just be coming. It's fair. I just had a quick wank.
How would you react if someone actually did saw your penis online when you didn't want them to?
How would that happen?
Don't know. People are in the way to be inclined to take footage of themselves, and somehow other people get a hold of it and it gets online. There was a whole iCloud scenario. There was a whole iCloud scenario where like people's iCloud shit was getting hacked and
the fappening.
Yeah,
I remember that.
So it's possible.
Whatever.
People don't fucking people don't think what they're doing at the time of the actual recording. They don't think
just making someone's day better then.
yeah, like scary. It's kind of the like. I hope no one hacks my phone. That's the rule why I never store shit like that on my phone. Fuck.
I
no.
regularly smash my phone and buy a new one.
That's pretty expensive sounding.
It is. Yeah.
Tumblr used to be the same until the point. Yeah, was that
How do you remember when people used Tumblr when you could put porn on it?
thing? Was that because of like ISO? They're like,
I think someone bought them. Someone bought the company, and they were like, "No more porn." They're like, "You're destroying the majority of your user base here." Like,
yeah, your user base
property. Like overnight, it went down by like 3/4. They're like, "How did you not see this coming?"
How did you not see this coming?
Yeah. Why did no one make a website called Tumblr? We could do that. Could you just register that trademark right now?
Register that trademark now. Tumblr. We'll just take literally the API of Tumblr.
Yeah.
Like the way it works, and just make it about porn. Tumblr.
Yeah.
Your one stop shop for smut.
For cum. You want to come here.
Yeah.
Tumblr. Come on in. Come over here.
Come on, me.
Come on me. Tumblr.
Yeah.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you for the good idea.
It's one of those ones where like if I had web design experience,
You don't need to anyways.
and money. Now I think like with Tumblr, you probably have to have like something like back end server support.
I tell you right now, there is someone has made a thing that's just like, do you miss your Tumblr website? Here.
Yeah, but you probably have to have more of it for like I need a back end server rack to store all the different, fucking. I don't know how like Tumblr's like a bunch of just like blogs and stuff.
It kind of just keeps going.
Yeah, it's all blogs, right? So it's one of those things where like you'd have to have like a decent amount of server space to host all of the content, be it like pictures or videos and
But
stuff.
if it's only porn that we make, then it should be a lot smaller.
I wanted it to be a domain where people can upload their own stuff as well. With that'd be a free market a free market of creativity.
Cool. Well, send us your porn and we'll put it up. It's fine.
The amount of weeks we've actually legitimately looked at porn on the other monitor and laughed at it, or just like randomly went, "That's interesting."
Let's look at dragons fucking airplanes.
Yeah,
it's a good one.
Oh man, the dragon fucking a car is hilarious. I actually so tempted to just look at that now. Just like Google the dragon fucking a car.
Yeah.
It's so funny because you just don't expect that Volvo to get rammed.
A Dodge Ram.
Yeah.
Being rammed
by a dragon. It's like, I don't know what it is, right? But it's like people clearly are like infatuated with the idea of being fucked by dragons. fair enough. But the idea of like someone going, I just can't get off unless the dragon's fucking the shit out of a goddamn Ford Fiesta.
You need to get a fucking Ford Can, or I'm just not coming. I don't know what's going on here. Like,
if it's not fucking a Ford Focus, I can't focus.
I'm gonna go home and draw some of that. Very good luck.
God damn, we say the worst things. What do you think of the playlist, by the way?
Intense.
It's intense. Do you like it though?
It's not bad.
Okay, cool. Right, so I don't know how I feel about this, but like we've had a lot of bullshit happen to us today just to try and get this stream off the air. It's made me feel a little bit trashy. What do you think?
You look like absolute shit.
I fucking feel like it.
No, you look like trash.
I look like I fucking feel like
So
it.
trashy.
Should we get trashy
With
with
your
it?
2 beers. You're so trashy when I take you out for a night out. You piece of shit. That one. That's the button. That's it.
That's the button.
That's the button. Right, it hasn't crashed. We're good. We're good.
I just don't.
Everything's fine. If it crashes again, will we just go snuggle for a while?
Crashes, I might go cry.
Yeah, but you can cry into my chest.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as I
Tara
get
does it all the time.
as long as I get to cry, that's fine.
You shave your chest? Or you just
No, I'm hairy in the chest.
all the way, yeah.
Yeah, like I mean,
I know 1 or 2 people that do that. Okay.
All right.
I keep the hair. I keep the hair in my chest.
They believe it's their time to rule.
Hey, look, it's Future Cop LAPD,
Oh shit!
They will prove them wrong.
but not in the future or LAPD.
Or they're
Or they're cop. They may be cops. I don't know. I thought it kind of looked like Future Cop LAPD,
Yeah, it does. Yeah, no, it's got like it's
but only when you're transformed into the robot and not the car.
Yeah, I mean, like I like the part where you can just transform into the car. If you
drive right.
drive right, and just
Going like,
absolutely murk fools.
God, I missed that game.
I might just bring the volume down. I think
It's probably quite loud. Actually, I'll put it down.
no, it's good. I was just looking at the sample, like here, and it was competing with us, so I just brought it down.
Ooh. I doubt anyone knows what Future Cop LAPD is, though.
No, like honestly, we've talked about it on like the stream for at least 4 or 5 times.
It's a very old game, though.
Yeah, I think if I put up, like, I think if we ever put Future Cop LAPD on skippable cutscene, I
one
think
would get
people would only, if they got it, would only get it by the virtue of us knowing that
Do you
they
think
talked about it.
Would someone put that? Would someone say like, "Oh, that game you're always talking about, where you're a cop and you're in the future and it's in LAPD"?
Yeah, and it's like a weird car transforms into a mech.
Yeah,
It's kind of like Japan took over LA for a while.
sure. That's it. That's the one.
I'm just gonna turn the autoplay off just so
No autoplay. Naughty autoplay. So yeah, Future Cop LAPD. Look, they're re-releasing Assassin's Creed 2 again.
I don't know why they're doing that.
I think it's like a collection of like all of the Ezio games on the Switch.
They were good games at the time, but like I just don't feel like I need that.
Yeah.
Olivia Smith, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're keeping well because you're looking well.
Budget, Olivia. Budget. So I don't know. People really liked the Assassin's Creed 2 trilogy. I wasn't too keen on it. Like,
I mean, I liked it when it first came out, but I just don't feel like I could go back to it.
they milked the absolute fuck out of it. Like,
Oh, they did. They really did. Because that's not even the first time they've re-released this. Like, they really re-released it on the PS4 generation at one point as well.
so this is just I think this is just a Switch version or something.
Yeah, they must have just took what the work they'd done on the Switch and have just, or work they'd done on the PS4 version, just ported the Switch.
This doesn't look like a PS4.
No, they've had to probably downskill a little bit just to make it so it works on the Switch Switch hardware and stuff. But yeah, Ubisoft, because Ubisoft are creatively bankrupt. You're not wrong,
Yeah.
Andrew. You're really not wrong. They actually got called out by their own fucking employees about that there recently in their own private message boards. And your boy Jason Schreier, the world's most
The one guy,
the biggest news authority in gaming in the world. And I don't say that
the
sarcastically.
only guy who leaks news. I just don't get it.
The only guy who's actually in the know when it comes to actual sources in the industry.
That also just means that if you want to leak anything, all you have to do is tell it to him and he'll tell everyone.
Yeah.
So like
It's one of those things where like, and I never noticed this, and you actually taught me this. There's like, look at every news article that comes out in video games these days. They all attribute Jason Schreier as a source.
Yeah.
He puts out a tweet, and then a half an hour later, 5 different news outlets
40
have articles based on
40
his
articles
one tweet.
based on one tweet. It's like if he's wrong, on one thing, the entire gaming journalism goes down for
Yeah.
like a week. You're
Yeah.
like you can't. They're totally uncredible now. It's just he's responsible for like 99% of news.
Yeah,
like,
which
where
is
the fuck. Where did everyone else go?
Yeah, where the fuck did sources go these days?
Yeah.
It's not like the
Weird.
company to release the same game on PS3, PS4, and PS5.
mean, it is weird.
Sounds like Rockstar if you ask me right there. Checking out places for food, and there's a place called 69, and they sell glazed ring burgers.
And a cock burger.
Quack burgers.
Quack burger. Look, Warhammer.
Yeah, is this
Total Warhammer.
you know what's out on Xbox Game Pass?
Already?
Yeah, it's out today.
Ooh. Oh shit, was it today, boy?
Yeah, it's today, boy.
Look at this
It's very
beautiful,
today,
look at
boy.
this beautiful bullshit.
January I used to love Ubisoft, and now look how they massacred my. That's the thing, like Ubisoft for like I want to say like the mid 2000s, right, of like 2010, were really quite innovative.
Yeah.
Like
But
they were innovative.
it was at one point. It's when they started doing Assassin's Creed, then they started doing Far Cry, and then they just started doing like
found a formula and stuck it.
they turned every game into their open world
Formula?
collectathon bullshit, and now they're all shit.
No, it's all the same game.
Yeah.
It's just with a different like
A different wrapper.
just a different wrapper or maybe a different like flavor of weapon. That's it. The whole war game series was always one I couldn't get into. It was just a bit too much of a complicated strategy game
Right.
for me.
I know Mikey's waiting for this to come out. Mikey, you need to get on that Xbox Game Pass. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
like, it
you've already got one, so you just need to get it on your PC.
Yeah, I mean, if you got the Game Pass Ultimate, it'll be on your PC as well. You just gotta log into your PC and just,
this motherfucker.
it's a chaos.
Don't talk to my son ever again. See, this is all about like old Warhammer fighting chaos. There's no Zerg or hot space bitches in it yet.
It's just chaos.
Just
and-
chaos.
Just chaos and humans.
Loving it. Chaos and dwarves.
But yeah, that's it today. As you can see by the thing out now. It's on the game. It's on the Game Pass on the Xbox. So if you're in that way inclined for Total War games and Warhammer, guys, Xbox Game Pass is probably the best.
Pretty
shot.
much playing it for free. Guess what? It's another Doom clone.
Again this week?
Yeah, that's just how many of them there are now.
Oh, for fuck's sake, really? This one looks way more Doom than the other one, though.
I literally
Like the shotgun looked a bit too much Doom there.
Yeah, if anything, the shotgun looked like they directly stole it from Doom.
Yes, like that looks like a Doom weapon right there.
Yeah. What was the other one called?
I can't remember. It was the 3D Realms.
Yeah, I can't remember what it looks shit though. So, but yeah, this looks like this one is leaning into Doom, maybe a little bit like we could probably take you to court kind of way. Like
yes and no.
Like all the runes, like the guns look all like exactly the same.
I mean, there's games that are very much like that will like ebb and that's just a Doom shotgun.
You know what I'm saying? Like
That is literally just a Doom shotgun. What the fuck?
I think it's because like they'll probably be like, oh, it's multiplayer, so it's different. Like, I don't know about that.
Billions, thank you very much for the sub over well because I'm telling you, like, well,
enemies.
oh my god, yeah, no, the iconography and everything's so fucking Doom. Cooling,
Stop being so cool.
Valentine's, it's Skylove and it's okay.
Love guy love.
Guy love.
It's my only love I can get behind.
Doom clone who likes Star Wars. This guy.
Yeah, Star Wars is cool.
Star Wars.
Yeah, I like Star Wars.
Who likes EA?
Not this guy.
Who likes BioWare?
Eh.
Not really anymore. Like who likes Lucasfilm? No opinion.
They used to have really great games actually. Like Lucas games used to be
yeah.
fucking tight.
Doomed to fail.
I like that, Andrew.
Who likes Twi'leks? This guy. Not this one though, because it's a kid. But don't worry, he grows up. Fine. They're an adult Twi'leks. It's fine. You ever watched Mandalorian? They're all over that show.
You know what? I tried to and I just fell off.
What, like your chair?
No, like just like one of those things where I tried to watch the series and I think I just got fed up. Not because the show was bad. I just don't do well when I have to go week by week.
Well, it's all done now. So
I know. It's trying to get back to it. Though it's a bit of a. I don't do well watching stuff by myself a lot of the time. I will get through something and then I'll stop at a point and be like, yeah, I'm done. I don't know what it is. If it's not YouTube, like if I'm trying to watch a TV show or a movie, I just don't do well watching stuff by myself. I don't know why.
a weird one. I think this is a cinematic for one of the new expansions. New expansion for the MMO.
Fuck off. That's still going?
Yeah. So much so that they're still making stuff for it. It's like Revenge of the Sith or something, or no, that's the movie. Something to do with Sith. I don't know. But it just looks cool.
Wait, so this is this is legit for the Old Republic?
Yeah. Wait.
Oh, that's whoa, that's Malik.
Could be.
No.
Right back at you, though. Yeah, Revan was in it at one point. Like,
Was he?
yeah, they've roped most people into it by now. It's been going for like fucking 7 years. You have to put like the old stalwarts in it. Like, don't you do it? Don't you do it?
Really, it might not be Malik because a lot of stuff look like that in the game. Okay.
Could be, though. Could be.
Don't know how I feel about this. This is weird.
If anything, I mean, like the whole point of trailers now is to get you to come back and play the game.
Yeah, but I haven't played this game in time travel. Maybe like I haven't played the Old Republic in about literally 7 years. Like
Yeah,
I fell off like what was it like 4 months after its initial release.
I think like I played it when it came out. I left it a bit, and then Rob gave me like a level 60 character, and I went back and played it for a wee bit more. But it's just having to do stuff with other people. I'm just not inclined to do stuff with other people. Was she gonna turn evil? More sis on the go. I can know, but at that point, like, you're still playing an MMO, so it's like something that would take you an hour in a normal game takes you 17 hours in an MMO because you just have to you have to go collect 90 of these things and one only spawns every 35 minutes. So you're like, ugh, whatever. I don't know. I just don't like the way MMOs are set up. Take that. Bloody sits. Their shit. I mean, to be fair, this game has been really good at doing like ridiculous cinematics for their short stories.
Was I chosen by the Force or you?
Now's not the time.
Do you know what it is your master just destroyed?
Once again, that's typical MMO stuff. It's like something that you should be able to do quite quickly. Takes you 30 minutes of walking from here to here just because you got to get your interworld travel in.
It's not too late.
Someone's going to turn evil.
We can still find your brother.
I've only ever protected you. You must trust me.
Shit's Indiana Jones.
Very well.
Sahar. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I feel like we're just watching a Star Wars movie now.
Yeah, it's just what it feels like right now. I've just kind of like gotten very enthralled by this here. Sorry if I'm not talking much. I'm literally just enthralled by what I'm watching.
When you're ready, break free.
So is this setting it up with like maybe cis aren't the bad guys after all?
I think it's more of a. I think that's always been a nuanced thing that
Yeah. It's all your definition, I suppose.
Yeah.
Like what's good and what's bad.
you're like. There's no such thing as like a.
So there you go.
There's no such thing as a black and white when it comes to like the decisions people make. There's always going to be shades
especially
of gray.
when your character is green.
It was interesting. I don't know how I feel about it. Though.
It still probably wouldn't get you to play it.
No, because like that was a cool cutscene. I'm more kind of inclined like, can you just get people like that to make maybe just like a movie with those types?
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they haven't
animation,
busted out of an
you
old
know?
kind of like animated movie for.
Like that's why when I look at that stuff, that's all I think is like I wouldn't mind a wee animated movie.
Well, because we started slightly early, I need to pee slightly earlier, so I'll be back in a sec.
That's fine. It's absolutely fine, guys. Fine, guys. Heads away. Just you, yeah. My head's away. Still want to watch the Star Wars anime. It's an anime series. What was the anime series? Oh, okay. Agree. Imagine what they could do. Yeah, like I mean, that's the thing. I was looking at there. This whole time I was watching that there. I was kind of like, that's really cool. But that'd be really cool if like they took the animation, like that level of animation, and made a movie like that. And I've never understood. I mean, I understand actually to say that there. I do understand why they tried to do that with Final Fantasy movie. I can't remember what it was called, but it was the first one, and they invested like in like a stupid amount of technology. I think it was like 900 like Pentium fucking like Pro PCs and stuff to animate it. Square Enix, it was bankrupted Square. This before they had the Square Enix merger, and the Spirits Within, thank you, Blue. Yeah, so they done that there where they actually worked on that there, and it was bankrupt the whole company and put like the merger that was meant to happen with Enix into like stall for a while. And so I kind of do get why they have not done like movies like that with that animated level of precision and quality and stuff, because it was seen to be such a weird flop, where I feel like the requirements now these days probably be a little bit less when it comes to the hardware side of things, because it probably takes a lot less hardware to animate all of that stuff and render it out properly. You want me to hydrate? I can hydrate for you. Ooh. Watching Globe Wars at the minute. Is that on Disney Plus? All Star Wars stuff is on Disney Plus. Okay. One of the episodes is based on the samurai from One of Worth. Oh, okay. That's cool. That's really cool, actually. But yeah, like I say, I don't understand why they don't do that. I kind of do. The follow up to like the 7 movie wasn't bad though. With Final Fantasy, that wasn't that bad.
Ah, God, it sounds so wet outside.
It sounds wet outside.
It just sounds like someone's like pouring a jug of water out by your front door.
Oh yeah, it's because that
like
fucking pipe is a bit broke. Yeah,
okay.
Square pioneered the animation tech. It's used a lot now. Really, I didn't know that. Well, I guess it makes a lot of sense again with the Spiritual Wind movie and stuff.
The more like the shite with it.
That was the thing. It was a really well animated movie with just a very boring story.
It looked okay. It wasn't very well animated, and it was a bit of a shit story as well.
It was just, I think it was like for the time it was. You got to bear in mind for the time it was good, but like the show itself or the movie itself was
like
boring.
Visually it did look quite good, but it didn't move very well, which is like people were like, it looks a bit stunted.
Yeah, I guess
also like, the story kind of sucked.
The story is definitely what ended up killing it to the major extent. Like I mean, it's one of those ones where. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my mic here. Like the story was definitely the thing that killed it the most. It was just sadly just a really boring story.
At that point, you had what, 9, 10 games to pick from, and they decided to just make their own story, and it just made less sense.
No, well, this is the thing. 10 didn't come out till after it.
So 9 then.
So I had 9, yeah.
Still had 9. Like one of 7 is like one of the biggest games ever made. Like you could have tried.
That's the thing. Like they made up for it because they went and looked down and was like, oh shit, Advent Children, and that actually ended up being good.
I mean, it's okay. It's the bit,
but it was a hell of a lot better. It was a lot better, though. Moist outdoors, damn right. It's moist outdoors. I love we moist outdoors. It's like, oh my god, it's so moist outdoors.
Oh my god, Danny, so
Danny.
No, let's stop this. Let's stop this now.
I'm sorry, I can't stop it. Can't stop, won't stop, Danny.
Fuck's sake. Oh shit.
Well, I was waiting for you to bring us to 2004.
Where there are no daddies.
No, there was daddies.
2004. There weren't any daddies in 2004.
I'm sure there was daddies in 2004.
It was just all dads.
No, it was dads.
Danny. It was dad.
Well, here was da.
Fucking da.
Here was like, da, what are you doing?
Get my dad out of my bedroom.
What? What? Sorry. What the fuck is that song?
Oh, harder, Daddy.
Yeah, that one. That's the one.
That's the one.
I don't know. Do not use the term Nicky Wickies ever again. In
Daddy,
my
my
house.
Nicky Wickies are.
Don't repeat it. This fucking sucks.
I'm going to repeat the shit out of that. Oh, that's incredible. That is the best. I'm so repeating that there.
Do you ever just hear something that you just immediately hate?
I fucking love it.
Oh my god.
Daddy, my Nicky Wickies are so wet right now.
I want to go home. I want to go home. Damn you, Ocean.
Oh, Ocean, when you're over here, we're gonna have him tortured. Ocean has low key mentioned that he wants to get over at some point, but I'm not going to pressure him to get over here to anything.
Damn right.
I'm going to do bad things with this.
I don't like the way this is heading. How can you? It's 2004. How can anybody be getting up this?
I don't know, but I love it.
This sucks.
I love every second of it. I'm gonna do bad things on this though. I'll see myself out. Sorry. So why don't you tell us about everything or nothing?
No.
Nicky Wickies is atrocious.
Nicky Wickies is atrocious.
I think it's great.
I don't like this train. I don't like this train that started. I don't like this Nicky Wickies train.
I love this. The sheer discomfort you're going through right now is great. Danny, Nicky Wickies are all wet.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, but yeah, put the ban on those words.
Don't. Mods, you know what you need to do.
There's a mod in there, ban the term Nicky Wickies.
Mod, whoever mod bans that term is getting unmodded.
I don't like this. What is this, like NBC or something? Fucking Modern Family, get out of here. Yes, did you play this?
No, that's why I literally asked you, can you tell us about everything or not?
It's like the lost Pierce Brosnan film, because it was better than the last two. It's a wee bit yeah, if Not So Wicked was here, she'd be banning that term like that.
I very much doubt it, actually. I think they would not be on your side on this.
I don't like this.
I think they would keep that term.
I don't like this at all. Well, if I say I do like it, would that make her more likely to ban it then?
No, I just know what their humor's like. I know they would probably not ban it because it's funny.
Daddy, my Nicky Wickies are so wetty for you. What is going on? I've never been more disappointed in a group of people before in my entire life.
I've never been more proud of them.
This is bad.
I've never been more proud of them.
I don't like this.
It's no longer a safe space. It's the safest space.
I feel uncomfortable in my heart. Ugh. Ugh. I don't even want to talk about everything or nothing now. It's pretty good. Whatever. We're going 2007.
3 years ahead. We're 2007.
Was there more daddies or less daddies in 2007?
I don't know. Probably more.
What was the topic of Nicky Wickies in 2007? Was it yay or nay? No.
I think it was pretty yay.
Pure soap.
Pure. Oh my god, Danny, my Nicky Wickies are pure salt. Oh god, this is great. Sam, you came in to a wonderful time during the stream. Hope you keep well because you're looking well. Yeah, the stream ended up doing the same thing we were doing yesterday, Sam, so I had to do a whole rollback on it. It's a whole fucking shit show. I love how the chat has completely destroyed you. Waterlogged macaroni. Oh god.
I don't like this.
I get so I love it. Yeah, it's exactly what I was. I did fear yesterday, Sam.
You feared all this yesterday?
No, the stream crashing.
The silk Nicky Wickies?
No, I never fear them.
No, and the sloshing macaroni?
No, I never fear that. I fear crashing streams. Never soak Nicky Wickies.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway.
Why
Why what?
is everyone doing this?
Because it's fun.
Not fun.
Very
It's not
fun.
fun for me.
Very, very fun.
I want to go home. What's that? On a base? Oh. What are we supposed to be talking about? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Fuck. Is Moist going to make a comeback now?
People people get upset about Moist, and honestly, I don't get it.
It's a really good way to
It's not that bad of a word, like
steak or your partner.
What? Oh shit! I love you.
I don't mind moisty. That's pretty moisty's fine. Moisturize me. That's a bold one.
That's a bold. That's
a bold one.
That's just dominant.
That is someone.
That's so dominant.
That's something that you should say right before you come on someone.
That is like a dominant. That's someone who's about to accept come, but they are still dominant.
When you're about to come, but they're sitting on top of you, you have to say moisturize me.
No, it's one of those things where but they're receiving it, but they're still somehow dominant about it as well. So it's like moisturize me, you know, and you're kind of like sitting there, even in a sub situation, but the come giver still kind of like going, well, this is an interesting dynamic.
I'll make a note of that. Moisturize me, not Icky Wikis or whatever.
Oh god, this is so fucking funny. Do you want to tell us about Crackdown though?
No, I don't. Because
wow,
you're just gonna keep talking about Tom and stuff.
This is a thing, right? If you keep dwelling on it, it'll keep happening. Where if you just move on, it goes away.
Crackdown was good. It was cracking. You went down on your partner.
I don't think that's how it worked. If I'm honest,
no.
I'm getting
whipping people and.
Stuart is sending us some fucking interesting images. Trying to keep it. Sure.
Get some ball support in those?
Yeah, it said Bacon's finest.
Crack up my Nickies.
Incredible. But yes.
It's just not right.
What's once right? Yeah, so Crackdown basically Xbox 360 exclusive, based around the idea of essentially the super police.
What if you could jump, but jump really high?
Jump really high, and you're like, oh my god, I'm going to save the whole of the fucking Empire City or some shit like that.
What if you could punch a car?
Yeah. What if you literally lift whole cars and send them into the fucking goddamn never?
Send them into the side of someone's face.
What if you found out you were actually working for the bad guy all along?
Were you?
Yeah, that was the whole thing. Agent.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he was.
Please disregard the information you've just learned.
Yep. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, there's a mummy in there as well.
Oh, mummy. Nicky Wickies.
Oh my god, my Nicky Wickies are Nicky.
Oh my god.
I'm getting involved in it.
Oh, mummy, Nicky Wickies.
Pure soak's a good term though.
Pure soaked is
She's fucking well pure soaked.
She is soaked.
She's fucking soaked.
My god, she's pure soaked.
Yeah, she's pure fucking soaked.
Oh my god, have you seen her?
Have you
She's
seen
pure
her?
soaked.
She is fucking. You seen her soaked? She is.
It's like she just came in from the rain. She's pure soaked.
Talk about a fucking downpour. I mean, like she soaked a fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Just the word moist on.
Just the word moist on screen. Yeah.
Fine. Is anyone angered by the word moist anymore?
No, I feel like I don't understand why. I don't get it. Like it's just
turkey?
moist. It's like one of those things. It's just moist. What the fuck? I feel like it's one of those ones where it's like it's not that big of a deal of a word. In all honesty,
I agree. Yeah, I was on the moist side. I never minded the word moist.
yeah.
But I there's a line.
It's the creepy kid voice that makes it so worse. Oh yeah, that's the point.
There's a line.
That is the point, though. That voice is designed to make it worse. Oh, by the way, the game has been free. What?
Huh? Oh. So hold on. So you can fly any ship. What about the people who paid £32,000 for their ship? Can you fly those for free?
Look, you were always asking for a way to fucking check out the game.
I don't want to check it out anymore.
Then you can't complain.
Someone
be given an opportunity.
What I want someone to do is play it, record footage of themselves playing it, and then send me that footage.
Or you could just go and play it yourself.
That's true, but I won't. I'm not giving Robert Space Industries any more money.
It's literally play for free to the 25th.
We'll see. Stupid Star Citizen. Star Citizen didn't exist in 2007 where we are. We're not in 2007 anymore.
We're in the great year of 2010.
What your favorite game come out that you never played?
I did play this game.
20. Do you let me finish? Until like 2019.
Yeah. Deadly Premonition, probably one of the best games ever released and ever made. A wonderfully
That's a bit much.
That's an opinion, and that's fine. I'm allowed to have an opinion.
That was very objectively though. You were like one of the greatest games ever made. That's a very objective fact.
That is no wait. If you've interpreted that as fact, that's on you because I didn't say this is a fact. I just said it's the greatest game ever made, which is an opinion.
I consider what you say very. I hold what you say in very high regard.
That's fair, but if you consider everything I say as fact, then that shows you to be a folly and a fool.
So you don't have icky wikis, and you're
Maybe
not,
I do, maybe I don't. But I'm just saying you can't interpret everything I say as fact.
and you're not a daddy. That's all right then. That's fine.
But no, definitely one of the best games ever made. For all the wrong reasons, though.
True. That's true. That's a fact. For all the wrong reasons.
For all the wrong reasons. It's like one of the best games ever made. It's just when the game designer makes a game just so badly and has to go, and the publisher has to go back to the game designer and goes, can you make the game playable? Because
version?
At this point, it's just you drive to a location, a cutscene happens. You drive to another location, and a cutscene happens.
TV show.
There's no actual events happening here.
Which version did you play first?
I played the director's cut one on the Switch.
Right. So technically, that was the fixed one.
Yes,
the fixed,
and
version.
that is definitely like in inverted comments.
Yeah,
fixed.
The original 360 version was much worse. As in, it controlled worse. It looked worse. Everything about it was still worse.
It handled like pure garbage,
and it still had like a decent cult following about it.
Yeah.
I mean, fair play. Well done.
Maybe saying it's one of my greatest games would be much. I mean, but like, sure, I have to really define an opinion though.
Yes.
If I feel like at this point
We're on the internet. Yes.
I feel like it's one of those things where if a person says something,
but we're the fact givers of this channel.
We're not though, and this is the thing I'm trying to train out of people. You can't just assume an opinion's fact. If you're doing that, that's on you. That's not on them. Unless they say it is a fact that something is, then you can call them out because they have expressly tried to create as fact. Or if they're trying to teach something as an educational purpose, then and it's not a fact and it's not right, then you can call them out on that. But when it comes to an opinion on media, if someone wants to interpret your opinion as fact, that's on them. And I'm trying to get people to understand it. It's okay if you don't agree with the opinion. Just acknowledge it's a fucking opinion.
That was a fact. This is not wrong. Don't play Deadly Premonition.
No, dude, like it's based on like one of the fucking best TV shows as well.
Just watch the TV show.
Twin Peaks. Literally go back watch Twin Peaks.
Watch these Twin Peaks. Wow. That's titty joke.
Yeah.
Where are we?
We're in
2011.
2011. You might want to slow down. By the way, we're rushing through these games.
Okay, there was more important stuff happening like a few games ago, but I feel like the talk has stopped and we've moved on a little bit.
Yeah. But that's one of the things we probably slow down, talk about the games we're talking about.
Fuck's sake.
What?
They'll bring it up again.
They'll bring what up again?
I can't say it because then they'll bring it up again.
But that's the you like making that happen by acknowledging it. No one was acknowledging it anymore.
Fighting games.
Fighting games.
One side. That one.
Right.
And then going,
do you want to tell us about this specific fighting game in question?
make them kiss.
Right. Okay.
You get Dante.
Right.
You get Chun-Li.
Right.
And you make them kiss.
Right. Do you know it's it may even be more than that though.
What?
There's sets of freeze.
Oh my god, that's right. You get Mr. X in there. No, he wasn't in that, was
He
it?
wasn't in that one. No.
Nemesis was in it.
Yes.
And then you get Mega Man. You make them kiss.
Are they in the same team or opposite teams though?
This is the opposite teams.
So is one team Mega Man, Nemesis, and Chun-Li?
No, the other team is Chun-Li and Dante, we'll say.
Okay.
Dante and Nemesis are kissing.
Right.
And then Chun-Li and Mega Man are kissing.
Right. And
then Chris and Frank from Dead Rising.
Sounds like a pretty good.
And that's pretty much all you need to know about Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Probably like one of the most well-received Marvel vs. Capcom games that was released. Concerned, the fourth one was just released like dog shit.
It was shit on release, and that got better.
Yeah,
but it took too long to get better.
Yeah,
and everyone had moved on.
Yeah, and that was the thing as well. Like they made this mistake twice because they made this mistake as well with a game we'll talk about a little bit later. But it is one of those ones where that was kind of like the weird thing when it came to Capcom and their strategy and how like they released their fighting games, was that they kind of banked on the idea that if we just get the game out and it's kind of playable, we can fix it later. We just need to get the game out now, though. We need to get the game purchasable. We need to get that to be a thing.
Well, Infinite had something to do with the release of one of the Marvel movies. I can't remember which one it was, but they're like, we want you to release this around this movie, and they're like, it's not done.
Yeah.
They're like, well, tough shit, we're Marvel, do it.
Yeah, because they were also like, they're also saying as well, like, oh no, we want you to only expressly use like the villains and the characters that are going to be in the Avengers movie as
Pretty
well.
much, yeah. Oh, that's right, it was very Avengers heavy.
It was like one of those ones where it's like, oh yeah, we want to use they're like, we want to use Wolverine. It's like, no, you can't. He's not in the Avengers.
X-Men. We don't own that.
We don't own that, or he's not going to be in the Avengers. It's
Although the X-Men were still,
were they still under Fox before, and then wasn't
which is why there was no Fantastic Four, there was no X-Men, because they were all still owned by Fox.
right? Okay, that makes more sense.
It's not the problem anymore, but I wonder, has the damage already been done that they don't want to make another Marvel vs. Capcom? Because if they made one now, technically it would be the least amount of trouble they would have, because
Yeah.
it's just, they own everything now.
Yeah, they could just run the board because they would have literally every single like access to all properties at all times.
But the last one lost them a fortune, and it was a big ball ache.
Yeah,
Maybe they just won't go for it.
that's because they fucked themselves over. It was like every little like nuance and every decision was like the thing that just kind of scudded themselves
Yeah.
more and more and more. And it was just one of those situations where it's like, it's one of those situations where it's like, how do you expect to go in and release a game like this when it's going to release in such a scuppered nature? It's like, come on. It's like you're asking for trouble at that point. You're kind of cutting the thing off at the knees and still expecting it to do a fucking marathon.
Yeah. They didn't do that with this one though, because it was fucking great.
Oh yeah, this one was fucking great. This one was fucking phenomenal. Like, honestly, one of the best fighting games that came out in that decade.
It had like 2 versions, did it not? Did it not have like a special ultimate?
This is the problem as well. So this is like the Capcom stallions at the time. Capcom were really like into the idea of releasing multiple versions of their fighting games. Like, I mean, Street Fighter 4 itself had like 4 versions or something like that there.
Well, I meant like,
and
this had a not a collector's edition, but like an ultimate edition like 2 or 3 years later.
Yeah, but that's what Capcom did with like Street Fighter 4 over the course of like 5 years. They had 4 releases of Street Fighter 4.
Fucking does that, like,
no, but like they do. But the reason why it's like I don't like that is I understand why they did it back in the day. So back in like when it was the NES or the SNES, sorry, and like the Mega Drive and stuff. It made sense in the sense that if you sold it at a reduced cost, obviously that was the only way you're going to get like balance changes to characters or add in new characters, because there was no such way of doing DLC back in those generations. But this day and age, like, if you're going to just do a balance change or add characters, it can be DLC, it can be a patch. And their whole logic was like, oh, we're going to add this because it's got a slew of balance changes to the characters, and we've added 2 characters. And it's just like, you could just, I don't know, release a patch to the balance changes, release the characters as DLC.
From what I can see is that they do that, but it's more like when a fighting game releases, you know, like an ultimate version, like a year or 2 later, it's like, right, we now know that we're done.
Yeah.
Here's all the DLC. Here's every change that we've made all in one thing.
Yeah.
But if you had the original, you could also just be like, right, well, I've been getting the fixes as I go along, but you may not have downloaded all the DLC, and it would be less money for you to just buy the new version than to get everyone independently.
The problem was the Capcom at one point were not even doing that there. So what they were kind of doing was like, we're stopped supporting this game. This will now get all of our patches and everything.
Oh, okay.
And then it went, oh no, now we're gonna stop supporting this game. We're supporting this one. It has all the newest battle changes plus the extra characters. And like you know what Andrew said there, the problem was it did split the player base, because there was 4 versions or like 3 versions of Street Fighter 4 in such a small period of time, and they stopped supporting the previous versions and just fucking went ahead and went, oh, we're only supporting this version now. But it's got all the deals. It's got the additional characters in, and it's got the newest balance changes, which could just literally be a patch. Like, the balance changes could just be a patch. If you want to add in the DLC characters, like MK does. MK does a great thing. You spend like $20 at the battle pass, you get 4 characters over the space of like a year and a half, right?
Yeah, I waited until MK11 was done.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I bought what was the Ultimate Combat pack, which was just they were like, right, this is all the DLC characters we're making for this.
Yeah.
Here's some stuff for the fucking crypt.
Yeah.
Go fucking nuts.
It's like, here you go. There's all your DLC characters. All of the fucking goddamn balance changes came out regularly with the patches and stuff.
I mean,
but like Capcom were just like, oh, we're just going to use the same model we used back in 1995.
I mean,
it's
like, well, like Mystic Wars, they're doing it specifically just to make money, and your two options are, we are the ones who make Street Fighter. You either buy this new version or you don't play Street Fighter.
yeah, but and I get why they did that, but that's also now why no one cares about Street Fighter.
Yeah, it certainly didn't.
It killed it. That what I'm trying to say is that this methodology has killed interest.
It certainly didn't work for 5. Like,
no, it's killed interest in this.
I think like the ultimate MK3, sorry, the ultimate versus Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Yeah,
done quite well because it was like years later. It was like the newer it was on newer consoles. It had all of the fucking characters. Wee bit of a frame boost, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was just like, here's all the changes that we're ever going to make to this game. I'm pretty sure it came out at a budget price as well.
Yeah, and that's fine because it was still compatible with the old game as well. So that was fine because like it was kind of like, okay, after 3 years, you can buy a version of the game at a reduced cost. It has all the additional characters, but it's also compatible with people who had the older game. So there was intercompatibility. There was no splitting of the player base essentially. Where at one point Street Fighter was just like, we've got Street Fighter 4, we've got Ultimate Street Fighter 4, we've got
Championship,
we got Championship Edition, we've got
Arcade
Edition. Yeah, like they had like literally 4 fucking versions of it. And it's just like,
what is the difference?
Why are you doing this at this point? This is fucking ridiculous.
Where is Street Fighter Cross Tekken? God damn it!
Street Fighter Cross Tekken died a death because of its gem system.
Yeah, and then where is Tekken Cross Street Fighter?
They realized that there was no point in making it because Street Fighter X Tekken just died on its arse.
I couldn't get juggling in this game.
Juggling was easy.
Just couldn't do it. I don't know what it was. Just couldn't like. I would get it like once or twice, and then I would just.
It was one of those things like I think I find it a bit easier because I was using the fight stick, but basically with the fight stick it was kind of like you just followed the 4 buttons. So you'd launch, hit a button, hit like your low, mid,
your launcher.
You would hit, but like once you get them initially launched and then you jump up with them, do 1 hit with your light, 1 hit with your medium, 1 hit with your heavy, and then 1 hit with the launcher again to switch characters. But the trick is that you always had to change. Like the best advice you give is change the direction that you hit the launcher at, because if you launched the same way, if you kept doing a launcher to the left or right,
you can just fucking.
Then if the other person realizes that you're constantly doing a switch launch to the left, they can switch launch at the same time as you and break the combo. So the idea is that you then you try and change up where your switch launch went so that they couldn't anticipate where you were going to go and break your combo. But it was once you got like, it was just like get them up, 1 2 3 switch, 1 2 3 switch, 1 2 3 switch, and then you're
harder to do on the controller then.
Yeah, no, like the fight stick, the fight stick definitely helps with that stuff. But
Fighting games.
You can tell I love fighting games.
Fighting all this show. Why he's always fighting in real life.
I'm not fighting in real life.
Catch this guy outside a bar every Saturday night, just like, I'm gonna.
I stream on Saturday night, so you know exactly where I am.
That's all pre-recorded. You know it is.
It is not pre-recorded. Jesus fucking Christ.
Just stabbing an old woman outside of KFC.
Dude, fucking do not accuse me of that there. I've never done that.
We've all been there.
We've all been there. We've all been just like, I'm going to stab this woman outside of the KFC. Fuck that noise.
We've all been there.
Fuck that noise.
That's what else are you going to do on a Saturday night,
Big, lovely wanks.
Is that what you're doing on stream?
No, because it's not Saturday, it's Friday.
Big stream wanks? No, I meant like when you're streaming on Saturdays.
Oh, no, TOS.
Touching oneself?
I wish it's more of a terms of sexuality.
Is that what you call it now?
Yeah, it's basically a big rule book of the sexual things I'm not allowed to do on stream.
So every Saturday night you're just like coming to terms with your own sexuality?
I've came to terms with it. I just need to know what I'm allowed to do with it now.
What you're allowed to show on stream?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Fucking what a wave dasher that.
What?
Just Ocean said there.
Oh, RLL's right. Yes, coming is against terms.
Yeah, it's true. That's
coming
right. True.
Against terms and conditions. Do you reckon everyone? What? Thank you. Do you reckon anyone has ever came on a stream, but they've tried to keep it like on the down low?
Probably.
So like,
actually, you know what? I've seen footage of that.
You've seen someone comment on stream?
Yeah. like back when in the early days of Twitch, we're talking like 5-6 years ago, when it was still a little bit like when they were slow to react to.
Right.
When they were slow to react to
Stuff that happened
live. Yeah. Like the amount of girls who would just like fucking drop try and just absolutely start blasting themselves on.
I've got to do this quickly.
And then it's one of those things where like, and then of course when that happened, like people quickly made the clips, download the clips, and then those things circulated onto Twitter like within like lightning speeds. Like the early years of Twitch was. It was the Wild West. Like it was fucking wild. Like there's because again, reaction time. Like unless someone was reporting something happening.
Oh yeah.
People would not like report. Like lads are not going to report someone masturbating on stream. They're going to watch that happen. Right?
It's like who's going to ruin it? Who's going to ruin it for everyone?
So it's just like you just have these things where like like these days there's a hell of a lot more moderation on Twitch and stuff. But like we're talking like fucking 6-7 years ago. Like I mean. Like honestly, the amount of times you'd hear like so and so got caught wanking on stream, or so and so was blasting on stream, or so and so whipped their tits out on stream, or it was the fucking Wild West. And then there's these things as well where like the amount of people who accidentally showed their fucking genitals on stream.
How do you accidentally do that?
Well, it's one of those things where like, it wasn't an accident.
It's like you stand up and your trousers go to the floor.
It was these things where like some people were wearing like shorts with no underwear, but very loose shorts. It's like, oh no, how did you see my genitals when I was getting up in a really weirdly awkward way off my seat?
Like I'm just going to sit on the chair like this.
They were doing that there. That's how they were doing it, and like and they were like, just far enough back from like the desk so that it's just one of those things where like they're just far enough back from the desk where like their camera could capture that angle.
Yeah.
And it was like I mean Twitch was the fucking Wild West.
Someone done a wee dirty zoom and enhance like.
Who was he? You'd have to zoom and enhance their fucking camera work already. Was fucking zoomed and enhanced.
Like, oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh.
Who could have saw that coming?
No, clearly not me. So like I mean for first wee while it was wild, and it was one of the situations as well like because the terms and services, we're not even talking about Zura's Wrath. We'll get there in a wee second. But like when it came to terms and services and stuff, they were so like the original, like they've had to revise the terms and services on Twitch so many times because
people keep finding new ways to be kind of horny, but not horny enough to get you banned.
It's one of those things where like they've taken the language and they have just managed to skirt around enough of the language and the legal jargon.
It's like if you keep your jargon vague enough, then there's ways you can be like, technically I wasn't doing
no,
that
actually
thing
the problem is if it's when they get too specific is the issue.
Oh, okay.
Because if you
so it's like you said specifically I couldn't do this specific thing.
Yeah,
I'm not doing this specific thing.
Yes,
exactly.
So that's actually where like that's why laws are always vague, because they leave more for interpretation, so they can capture. It's like more a catch-all sort of wide net. And Twitch have had awful habits of using very very high specific like language in their terms of services. So every time they'll make an update, and then people after a while is like, well, it says I can't do this very very like nuanced thing here.
You cannot show your labia majora,
but I can do this here that gets around that, and I can just frame it as this, which is not a breach of the terms and services. So like there was so much of that going on. Like I mean, for example, okay, so you know what? Remember the hot tub meta?
Yeah.
The reason that got passed and didn't cause more controversy, or not controversy, but didn't cause more bans than people probably anticipated was because in the TOS and the terms of services of Twitch, it says that streamers cannot be in sort of swimming attire or bikini gear or
without
like,
swimming or something
without
like that.
being in the right, without being in like the right contextual place. So for example, if they're swimming, if they're streaming from their swimming pool, or if they're streaming from a beach or somewhere where like you would be swimming attire would be an appropriate attire, that is fine because it's not a breach of terms of services. So then the streamers went, well, if I just put a paddling pool in the room, that is technically the right attire for this scenario, so it's not a breach of the terms of services. And that's the way like streamers have been very, very fucking cunning about getting around the nuanced language of the terms of services, because Twitch keep creating scenarios where they go one little thing of it too specific, and then it's like you can't ban them. They read your legal language very well, and they've done exactly what you've asked them to do.
And it'll be some like kind of weird thing where it'll be like, I'm allowed to show nudity on my channel because I'm a practicing doctor and I'm doing medical talks, and it's just someone in the background just like,
Probably
they have to do that to relieve stress. I'm a doctor, believe me.
yeah, that, or it could be like, you know, it's a multitude of ways. Like, so it's been around the idea of like just a creative interpretation to get around the language, and that's why, like, you know, specificity in your terms of services is almost its own.
Yeah, you can always get around a very harshly worded sentence. I suppose. It's like, you're under no circumstances are you allowed to show your bare ass on stream unless the situation warrants it.
Cheeks clap is so hard it sounds like a Nintendo Switch.
You know what?
God damn. So yeah.
Oh, that's right. We can say that the doctor, we have to disrobe so he can check our
Genitals.
Check our genitals. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you have a doctor on stream,
Yeah.
and they're like, can you do an oral exam?
Yeah.
And then you can get around that.
Yeah. So that's always been like the thing with like that there.
Like,
And like I always look at the new metas and stuff. I'm just kind of like, you fucking geniuses. You fucking geniuses. Like, fair play. Fair fucking play. You know what? You read the terms of services. You done the homework. Fair fucking play to you.
you know who didn't read the terms of services though?
Fucking Twitch.
Azura from Azura's Wrath.
Really? Is that why he was so angry?
He didn't read the terms of services.
No. What did he do?
He bought a microwave.
Right.
And he didn't read any of the instructions or terms of services.
Right.
Put his penis in the microwave.
That's
turned
not
it on,
that's not
and
good.
he couldn't close the door.
That sounds about
So
right.
he ripped the door off.
Right.
And then it wouldn't work.
Well, that makes sense. It's
And
a
he was
safety
like,
protocol.
what the fuck? And then he threw it into the moon.
He threw it into. Is that why the moon was destroyed?
Yeah.
That game was wild.
Yeah.
Like, I would love to play that game on stream. Like that game is just
Pretty nuts. Like,
fucking bewildering. Like,
it had a DLC ending though, which I didn't know about.
I don't like that.
Yeah, it put its ending
Behind a
like
paywall.
a £5 DLC thing.
Oh, fuck that.
Which really annoyed me. I doubt if you were going to play this now, I'm sure it would be included because it was
I would like to hope so.
I'm pretty sure it was literally just like a cutscene or like a short level and like a cutscene. But this game was just bonkers.
Like, this was kind of like, imagine if Goku was just really fucking angry. Like, imagine if Goku.
Imagine if Vegeta was the main character of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
that's
yeah.
a pretty apt description of
Azura's Wrath. It's like Vegeta is the main character and Vegeta is Vegetaing everyone ever.
He Vegetaed so much that he blew the moon up.
Went again, like the hordes of like enemies you go through, and then the just absolute like just mind-bogglingly bizarre and absurd fucking fights that you go through.
This game is some kind of like weird, it's like a semi-religious retelling, but I'm not entirely sure of what religion that it's trying to retell. Buddhism or something like that, because you seem to fight a lot of like religious iconography in it, except that you're like a six-armed blonde man with just incredible anger issues.
Yeah, no, but like he doesn't even start off as blondie. Like he properly like Super Saiyans at one point.
He's just literally too angry to die at most points in the game.
Yeah.
Like he gets like all of his arms cut off at one point, and then he's fighting with like a sword in his mouth. Like, you are just absolutely insane.
It's like too angry to die, but too horny to sit down for 5 seconds.
Yeah, there's not one point does he sit down in this game, but he's pretty horny, I would say.
It's like I reckon he's just got like a violence kink.
It's like every so often I'll just watch that fight on the moon,
Yeah,
and it's just so good.
because it's
so weird.
It is just like watching like a more violent Dragon, and Dragon Ball Z is kind of violent because
Because it kind of looks like Dragon Ball Z as well. Like it has
it's
like
very
a very
Akira Toriyama.
it has
sort
a very,
of like
it has like a very nice like kind of anime painterly style to it. Oh, sorry. But except that it's like pumped with classical music, which is kind of weird.
yeah. Well, it's got that weird sort of juxtaposition with like again the hyper violence and then the very elegant music.
Yeah,
it's very
'cause you're fighting someone on the moon with no arms, and they have a sword
that
that can cut through an entire planet.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck is going on?
And then you get arms and then just clap the cheeks of the sword.
You clap you clap the cheeks of an entire planet in this game.
It's fucking boogaloo. It's like look at that, daddy, and then you clap the cheeks of that sword.
Yeah, but it's weird because like this was literally just like a one and done.
Yeah,
There was no more. There was no sequel. There was no
sequel,
hasn't been mentioned in any-
remix or anything.
Yeah, hasn't been mentioned in like any other game.
I worry it's one of those ones where they may have lost the raw files, like the source code,
Maybe I think
and that's why they've not went
I
back
can't
and
even
done it.
remember who made this. I know it was Capcom, but I don't know if it was just.
Oh, you reckon it's
Was it just Capcom or was it someone that were like, right, we'll give this small studio a week go to make a game,
Yeah.
see what they come up with? But it was fucking nuts. It should have got a sequel.
I would love to play it. It's only PS. It's PS3.
PS3, 360.
only.
There might be a PC version of it. Who the fuck knows?
I'll have to Google that because if there's a PC version, I might have to play it.
If anyone's on a computer right now, could you just Google
Yeah.
if there's a PC version?
Can we just get a Zer's Wrath? Can we just get like a verification on that there? That
I mean, we
I would
could
love you for the rest of the time if you do.
But we'll not.
Should we jump ahead a week?
That's time travel.
Are you awake?
Is Alan there?
Is he awake?
You hated this game, didn't you?
I can't say I hated it. I just never played it.
Oh, I thought you said you hated it.
It looked boring. Like what I've seen of it being played,
It was
looks
spooky.
boring.
Spooky game.
It was a spooky game. It's one of those ones where like
Only on 360 and PS3.
That's a shame. That's a shame. Thank you for checking first, by the way. I never played it, but it also just didn't look interesting to me.
Like, that was just like I was just like a real fan of Remedy, the Max Payne guys.
Yeah.
It was like I just liked how they made games, and
Yeah.
I liked the Alan Wake when it came out. It was like kind of spooky, sexy. Like fuck, we
It was
fucking
kind of like one of those things where it's like a writer who's writing about his own sort of
yes,
his own sort of like fucking horror show.
It was whoever read it was definitely a Stephen King fan.
Yeah.
Because they were doing their own version of a Stephen King self-insert.
Yeah.
Of, a small writer in a small town, like they're writing a book, and then suddenly what's happening in your book is happening in the game. And
Yeah.
you're like, oh my god,
Because like he was just a small town girl.
he was living in a lonely world, and he did actually took a train out to nowhere.
Just going anywhere.
It's going anywhere.
He was trying to meet a city guy who may have been born and raised in South Detroit. They may have took a midnight train going anywhere.
They may have, and then he done a solo.
Yeah.
Can't remember any more words to it. They actually name drop a few times. That makes sense. Yes, there is an Alan Wake 2 coming out, which is weird because the first one was out in 2012. It's 10 years ago.
Yeah.
This had one DLC chapter.
American Wasteland or something like that?
Alan Wake's American Nightmare,
American Nightmare.
which it looked like an episode of Home Improvement, which is a bit weird. Like you were walking about in a wee flannel shirt and you had like a wee nail gun. Never played it.
That is weird.
But this franchise has just been like abandoned for years, and then suddenly they were like, "Wow, sequel."
It's one of those ones, right? I looked at the game. It's like, oh, you gotta light them up with flares or torchlight, and then you can blow the Jesus out of them. I watched a few people play it. Shaz, one of our stream friends, was playing at one point, and I was watching. I was like, this gameplay at this point, I don't know, like some of the older games, especially when you go back and you've like not played it before and you're looking back at it,
Yeah.
I get that thing where I'm kind of like, I don't know if I could suffer through that year's sort of systems or like game,
You know what?
game sort of.
The funny thing, like Alan Wake is essentially a competent version of Deadly Premonition, because it had that same kind of like you had to fucking like torch or some light or just like bad aiming, and it kind of done the same thing. Like it's almost entirely the same setup. It's like you're a guy in a little small town and you're traveling about. There's spooky shit happening, but Alan Wake plays a lot better because it's a Remedy game and they know how to make third-person shooters. This is Max Payne and stuff.
No, I don't think you're right.
You don't think I'm right?
No.
Well,
I mean, I got Deadly Premonition. That's like peak gaming.
what?
Like,
Somewhere right now, I want someone who worked on Deadly Premonition has a massive erection.
it's like, you know what? No, it sold me on Deadly Premonition.
How unbelievably shit it is.
No, like the right. So what sold me on it really initially was like the introduction cutscene where it talks about the fact that Tom, or like literally Francis York Morgan just talks about a BDSM relationship in a very sort of matter of fact way. and then 2 minutes into this conversation he's having with the person on the phone, you realize that he's relating to Tom and Jerry as a BDSM relationship. And I was just like, done, sold, best game ever. Fucking go. And then he avoids the squirrel. It sounds like a chimpanzee.
That's right.
Done,
Yeah.
done.
I do like that you think that that's a great game because someone dropped the wrong sound file and it, you're like, this is peak game. Is that someone made a mistake?
Yes. But like, it was the writing, it was the terrible game programming, it was the absurd storylines.
All I'm saying
it was just so good. It was just, I was just going to hold for the whole thing while like, this is a mess and I love every second of it. Like, I am just like just again the idea of just like having a very nuanced argument or conversation about the idea that Tom and Jerry from the fucking goddamn cartoon Tom and Jerry from like the 1970s or 80s, the original fucking cartoon, is just the BDSM relationship between two of a couple who just enjoy the sort of the masochistic, or not masochistic, the sadistic natures of each other. Is just so fucking good, especially when you don't see it coming. You're just kind of like, I can't fucking believe he is able to just break down this and it makes sense to me, and I haven't even got to the part where I play the game yet.
It's just a cutscene.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to play a version of Deadly Premonition with a good game wrapped around it, give Alan Wake a go. It's a lot scarier than Deadly Premonition is, though.
That's
There's
fair.
things like
That's
it's just
fair.
kind of like running at you in the dark. And you're like,
It is not like the Room of video games. It actually had a comprehensible story, Andrew. I
don't know about that. I would say like the Deadly Premonition being the Room of video games, I think is a fair blanket statement that has been said by practically everyone who's either played Deadly Premonition or watched The Room.
No, it's Twin Peaks.
That's the thing. It wishes it was Twin Peaks.
No, it literally steals the characters.
Yes,
The whole scene.
Yes, but that does not make it Twin Peaks. That makes it a cheap copy of Twin Peaks, which would be
man.
The Room.
Oh man. I saw fucking, speaking of suffering, the new Cyberpunk 2077 update just broke PS4 versions. Nice.
Actually, I saw that came out and was like, maybe I could download that on the PS5 and give it a go again.
You could, because like you can get a PS5.
Yeah.
Your PS5 upgrade will
But
exist.
then I was like, why would I do that?
Apparently they fixed the game, added weapons, added stuff.
I literally already finished it. I'm not going to go back and play
That's fair. I mean, if you
game again. So
if you were inclined, I guess I've never played it and probably won't at this point. Like, it'll probably be very. You gave the copy to Ocean, remember? You're looking for a copy that doesn't exist.
do we have, how many copies of that do we have? I still have the copy, so if you want to play it, you can have mine.
Yeah. Like, is it digital or?
No, it's disc.
Okay, I'll consider it, but I'm
Yeah.
not. No.
I mean, like it was out like 2 years ago. If you were going to play it, or if you even had like the hankering to play it, you probably would have played it.
You telling me the room wasn't comprehensible? It wasn't comprehensible, no, because like, I mean, even the main writer of that thing was like, at one point tried to turn around to the rest of his crew and maybe Johnny is vampire,
He doesn't know what's going on.
maybe he has flying cars.
Have you seen his Joker?
I have, and it's it's something, all right.
Hey everybody, it's me, Tommy Wiseau, coming to a Joker. And then that's it. He just screams.
It's like, what is this lunatic doing on my screen? Yeah.
I want to know. I keep forgetting to check and see if that.
Hey Neil, by the way, hope you're keeping well because you're looking well.
I keep forgetting to check if his Big Shark movie came out.
Big Shark has come out apparently.
Was it just Big Shark? Has anyone seen the movie Big Shark, or was it actually released anywhere? Has anyone seen it? Because I may need to get my hands on a copy of that. Although I did really hate The Room though. I don't even like it on kind of, like
The ironic
way.
Yeah.
I think it's just like it's physically painful to sit through. Like
Yeah.
it's not funny enough to laugh at. It's just inept. You're just
I think like
is ridiculous.
I get it, like, and I understand it totally. I would always say though, if a person hadn't watched it, I'd be like, watch it once just to know that you've watched it, because then you get it almost out of the way. And it's one of those things where, like, by watching The Room, you'll actually appreciate when movies are trying that are still kind of crap versus one that was just really terrible.
One that was just genuinely bad. I suppose,
Yeah.
like, if you are going to watch it for the first time, the setting in which the first time you watch it also really helps.
Yes,
because
yes.
I watched it thanks to Mikey. Thank you, Mikey. Like dead sober on like a Wednesday afternoon at like 2 o'clock.
Yes.
Like this was not the correct setting.
No, you need beers. with
You
it.
need alcohol and you
Yeah.
need people that have seen it or are into it because
Yeah.
their enthusiasm for watching the film takes you through the film.
Yes.
But if you're just like, right, we're going to sit in silence and watch this, it's just like watching a bad daytime soap opera.
Yeah.
Like it's not enjoyable at all.
Like I honestly, every time I watch it, I just laugh at the part where it's like he's sitting there crying, fucking his like ex's dress, and he's just like sitting there, just fucking the shit out of
Not
this
like
dress.
right at the end.
Yeah.
He shoots himself
Yeah,
like
that's-
seconds later.
Yeah, it's hilarious. It's kind of like, oh no, she betrayed me. Oh. You're like, what the fuck is that sequence? What?
It's fun. It's funny to describe, but it's not funny to watch. I just don't like. I just can't do it.
It's just so fucking disturbing. I'm kind of like, I don't know. I can't believe I just sat through that for the 5th time.
You've watched it 5 times. Jeez, you won't even watch good films 5 times, and you're watching The Room 5 times. You psycho.
It's one of the things it's one of the situations where I just try to, kind of like what Maggie did. I'm just trying to make other people experience it.
Well, that's an experience I want to take back. Ugh. I put this in here for the crack. Did you have a Vita?
No, I did not.
I didn't have a Vita either.
You probably talk to me before you put it out. If you think I have.
PlayStation Vita, the game that even Sony, or the console that even Sony pretends that wasn't out.
Like, here's the thing: the Vita was great. Okay, the Vita was really fucking brilliant. It had like some of the best fucking ports of games and cross-platform support of most of the consoles.
You know, like
It like had such a good amount of like JRPGs and stuff that came out on it.
the thing that I remember about it at the minute was like when it, because its anniversary was like a few days ago.
Yeah.
It was this week. And people on Twitter were just like, well, what do you know? It's the anniversary of the Vita, and Sony aren't mentioning it yet again because they released like an earnings report.
Yeah.
For like, it was like literally every console that ever had, and they just left the Vita off it. They were like, they're very like ashamed of the Vita for some reason. I really don't know why.
Yeah, it had, like literally had like some of the best support of like all of their consoles as well. Because again, it was like it had like such indie dev support,
Yeah.
such fucking art, like JRPG support. If your visual novels were your thing, it had visual novels out of the fucking wazoo. It was just fucking full.
Out the big moist hole.
Just fucking full of content that you could just love, because there was just genuinely a lot of love from developers. In fact, when they were talking about taking the store offline and stuff, there was the fuck is this? Sorry. Fuck's sake, Megan.
This unprofessional motherfucker right here.
I'm very professional. Shut up. But yeah, it's one of those things where it was one of those ones where like it had a lot of love from the people who were making
The
games,
12
and
people who bought one.
and like a lot of love for the people who enjoyed, like, again, people who enjoyed indie dev stuff, JRPGs, fucking visual novels and stuff, little nuanced things, fucking incredible. But it just didn't like it just didn't do its own AAA well. It's like kind of like Imagine Nintendo. It's actually not even just Imagine Nintendo, because Nintendo, it's not, we don't have to imagine this. They fucking did it. Sony done to the Vita what Nintendo did to the Wii U. Released a console and didn't support
Fuck,
it.
done it dirty.
They released a console and barely fucking supported it.
Was it the last handheld they done?
Sony, yeah. It was their last handheld. I mean, you could argue like the phones, their fucking stupid Sony phone.
Would not argue with that.
Like you could argue like, 'cause they had a version of like the PSP phone, and you could argue that may have been the last one, but like,
Sounds
I mean,
like that just sounds like a different version of the PSP and not really a console.
it was just a phone that had like built-in controls, so that if you're playing mobile games, you'd have like a built-in controller for it.
I know it just sounds like a it sounded like they were never really interested in handhelds. It's just the initial PSP done well, and they were like, "Oh, we just have to keep making these because the PSP done well." But we'll go as far as to say we will release it, and then if it does well by itself, then that's fine. And if it doesn't, well, then that's our last one because we're sick of doing fucking handheld consoles.
Yeah. So it's one of those ones where like they pretty much, like, I think the biggest support they gave it was God of War, right?
Was it God of War Ascension?
Yeah, Ascension was the last thing they did.
Yeah.
They didn't support it past that point.
Right. You get one AAA game out on it, and then that's it.
But that's what Nintendo done with the fucking Wii U.
I know, yeah. What AAA game was out on the Wii?
The Breath of the Wild. That's the only thing I can think of.
What I played it on.
That's the only thing I can think of.
I enjoyed Hyrule Warriors more than Breath of the Wild.
But I wouldn't consider that a Nintendo game because that was done by the Dynasty Warrior team. Like this,
Yeah,
wasn't
but
done by
that one
in-house.
was specifically for the Wii U.
Yeah, where like that's they done the Nintendo thing where like they had one big marquee game of their own in it, or like one or two, and then just like, hey, we got a console, I think.
I'm sure there was probably a Killzone title for it because
Maybe.
that's another franchise that they've just died a death with. Like pump it out, leave it.
It's one of those ones.
Shadowfall or something. Killzone Shadowfall or something like that.
It's one of those things they tried to market it as well off the idea of. They tried to market it off the idea of you could use it like almost like a portable console inside your own home. For your PS4, so you could
you're having
beam your like, just say your missus was watching on TV, but you wanted to play video games. You only had one TV in the house. If you had like the PS Vita, you could like beam the footage, much like the Wii U. You could beam the footage to the screen of the
controller,
to the PSP, and then play it like that. And like that was kind of a cool. It was kind of a cool idea, but it was also one. It was like, again, a niche. Like, how often were you really using that?
I have heard the Vita is quite good for emulation. Actually, I'm kind of surprised that there are many people that have Vitas in the chat that
Is there really that many people
actually
with
did.
Vitas?
Yeah,
Okay.
Killzone Shadowfall was on Vita. There you go. I knew there was some fucking Killzone on there. I remember I can see the cover in my brain. It's like white and there's like
Is that what it was called? Was Shadowfall?
going on?
It was called like Extraction or something. I think I know what
Some
you're talking
stupid fucking
about. Like the white
subtitle.
background and like the
Blue,
the helmet. The helmet was in the middle or
streaks
something.
going down. Yeah.
Again, I had the original PSP because I played Crisis Core on that, and that was
Yes.
fucking
I think
tight.
that's what everyone played on it, and then everyone put it down.
There was a few good games. There was a few God of War games on it as well. Actually,
That's the thing. Like, if you liked handhelds, you had a
like
DS.
handhelds, and let's go.
If you liked handhelds, you had a DS, and if you didn't have a handheld console, and that was
Yeah,
it.
I mean, it's one of those ones where like Nintendo kind of owned the space since
did.
the
They
late
did, yeah.
'90s.
Yeah.
You know,
And it's no one's broken into it.
no, like, I mean, and at this point as well, like Nintendo are so smart in the sense that like, yeah, their console is not the most powerful. Like the Switch is not a powerful console,
But it just had so many games.
but it's powerful enough that you can get decent product out of it that's good on your TV, and also just you can take it on the go and it works well. Where
on the PSP Go.
yeah, so the Switch is kind of with Nintendo, they've kind of found what they want, and I don't think they're going to go back from that formula, especially now that like Valve are kind of like, look at our Steam Deck, and the Steam Deck is super fucking powerful and can play PC games at crazy whack spec. It shows that's a viable. It's showing that it's a viable product that can play games and look great still. And so Nintendo at some point will get up to that point and having that there. And I think they've realized that that's our market. We've just kind of taken our handheld market and we've taken our console market and we've just managed to push them together and get more money out of it. Because I think the separation of the markets probably at one point was not killing them, but like they weren't maybe wasn't helping. Where now they've probably realized that I think the 3DS showed a stagnation in the handheld market, where like this is the way they've managed to revitalize the handheld market, but still also have a console for your TV.
I think like by the time people really stopped making games for the 3DS, people were like, no, I think we're done.
It was a gimmick
this.
though.
Like,
Yeah,
it was a gimmick that lasted way longer than it fucking should have. Like,
Yeah.
because like for the last like 3 or 4 years of people making games for the DS, they were like, we are in no way incorporating the fact that this has 2 screens. We're
Yeah.
just making a game that you can play on handheld. And that's it.
And like the second screen might be cool if you like we'll let you play for your inventory live.
That's all it ever was. Like,
But like, there's some games that made good use, like grid, like some made really good use of the grid stuff and whatnot. But that was like on the first.
how long do you want to keep this up for?
We can let go now if you want. It's one of those things where like
I'm settling in for
Yeah.
like a 5-minute one, but that's fine. Oh, you want to go? You want to go down?
yeah, let's just cross our fingers. We can put it on the table if it's too much, like, you know, if you want to lean.
That's fine.
Yeah. But it's one of those ones where like, you know, the earlier iterations of DS definitely made a more use of sort of the touchscreen controls and stuff as well. Like there was just a better use of the sort of bottom screen like touch functionality in relation to what you could do in the games and stuff. Like for example, Phantom Hourglass and stuff, like the Zelda games,
yeah.
had like really good uses. Like I can take this here, I can draw the route that my boomerang goes in, or blah blah blah. Like, there was some cool stuff like that.
Spear
There.
Tracks done some nice stuff with the train.
Yeah, the train stuff as well.
Cool tracks.
And then there was some cool shit with like Advance Wars and stuff, and the grid-based combat and all that there. Like there was one of those things where, Jesus Christ, RL. But it was one of those ones where, like, you know, there was plenty of really innovative. I was saying, if you want to put your hand on the table like that,
Don't touch me.
all right, then fuck you. But yeah, there was plenty of like ways that the earlier iterations made good use of the technology. I think it's just that there was a stagnation in the market, and I think the 3D gimmick wasn't enough to keep people coming back.
And by the time the Vita came out, people were like, do we really need, does this need to be on a handheld? No,
Yeah.
just put it on the PS4 store then.
Yeah.
Or whatever. They're like, okay.
Yeah, because that was another thing as well. At one
Yeah.
point, like those PS Vita games were just coming to the
Yeah,
PS4 store as like native ports.
You could play the majority of them just on like the online PS4 store.
Yeah.
So they undone their own console.
Well, it's one of those ones as well, like, because they designed the PS Vita in a way that there's meant to be like sort of parody in how the game was designed. So it's meant to have like a similar sort of construction methods to like the engines where the PS Vita and the PS4 versions were meant to be kind of like interconnected, because there was meant to be that cross transfer of data and gameplay and stuff.
That's right.
And so there was, but at that point, that's a cool concept. But then again,
No one really used it. And
No
then
one really used it,
only
and-
lasted for about 9 months. And then,
and then people just transferred. Like,
Yeah.
like, oh, well, my game's not doing well on the Vita. Well, just fuck it
Put
onto
it-
the PS4 store.
put it in the PS4
Sell
store.
for like $15
Yeah.
as an online game or an online only exclusive. You know.
oh well, RIP. Sony are making enough money.
This next game on the
This is going to have to be for you because technically I have not played this. The Wii,
oh my God.
The Wii was good. Don't be a big purist. The Wii had its moment.
The Wii was a good.
It had its time in the sun.
You know, it had a fucking load of shovelware.
It did, but it also had equally as many good games.
Yeah.
Trauma. What was it? The Trauma thing?
Center was
Trauma
cool.
Center, Second Victim, or whatever the hell it was.
Good victim.
I can't remember.
Wii Sports was
Wii
cool.
Sports, the Metal Slug Anthology.
Yeah.
That's about it.
No, Zelda.
That's some other stuff. What Zelda did it have?
It had Twilight Princess.
I played that on the GameCube.
True, but it still had it.
It did, yeah.
You had. I know you're not a big fan of the Mario games, but it had Mario Odyssey. Not Odyssey, sorry. Galaxy. It had Mario Galaxy 1 and 2.
You're right.
It had.
not a fan.
It had Kirby's Epic Yarn, I believe.
True. It did.
It had some other.
I think it had a Yoshi one.
It had a Yoshi game as well.
It had like GameCube version for well done. Ocean, love you. It had like there was much stuff on the Wii that was like good crack. Like
It had a really good version of Resident Evil 4.
It did.
You know,
We're waggling.
so it was good. See, Resident Evil 4
Yeah,
class on.
yes, it had shit. It had
Metroid Prime.
It had yes, it did. Yes, Metroid Prime was good stuff.
Metroid
It
Prime as well.
had countless horrible movie tie-ins and
Yeah.
TV show bullshit
had
and fucking Candy Carnival 9 and weird Barbie's Horse Princess Adventures. and
Again, the
stuff.
shovelware.
The shovelware was rampant on it, but it had more than enough good games that had done quite well. It was a really good WarioWare collection on it.
Yeah.
WarioWare
The
Inc.
WarioWare stuff was really fun.
That was good shit.
We played that in our friend's house quite a lot,
I
actually.
did, yeah. House of Dead Overkill, that was fun.
That was
had,
good,
Had,
yeah.
had a load of good shooting.
Like, just in the space of 5 minutes there, we were able to name a bunch of great
Yeah.
games for that console.
What was that game where it didn't work out too well? It was kind of shit, but it was like Crimson something. You were like there was swords and guns in it.
Oh,
You were like,
I know what you're on about. The weird, like,
what was that called?
Yakuza-based first-person shooter
Yeah.
with swords and stuff. I remember what you're talking about.
Someone's going to tell us the name in a minute.
Yeah, hopefully.
Sonic Unleashed. Was that on the Wii?
That was...
the Werehog.
I was not
I'm
a fan.
aware
Red
of-
Steel.
Red
thank you.
Steel.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ocean.
I wasn't a fan of Sonic Unleashed, but
you,
for people who liked it, they
For
had
our
it.
furry friends in the chat, that's fair enough.
It was a bit of a game I didn't really take too fondness out of, but you know. But you know,
At that point, the majority of people had abandoned Sonic. Sonic.
yeah.
It was the diehard purists and the horny people who were still into Sonic at that point.
And Chris Chan,
And Chris Chan, yep. Before, jail.
where they went to jail for the right reason.
Yeah. There's never been a more correct reason.
I'm not going to get into
go
it
to
though.
jail.
It's such a nuanced discussion point, and they are not worth the fucking oxygen to fucking spend on them. So I'm not going to get into it. But yeah, trying to think.
But yeah,
Oh,
what about
Jesus.
the order?
I wish RRL could just take this topic for me.
Can we get him on?
He won't be on voice now.
He wouldn't be on the voice now.
But like, I mean, I'm sure RL's probably got some sort of wonderful, witty.
I'll run
sentence written
down
out.
what I think I know about this game.
Right,
I haven't played it. What I've heard,
Right.
thick, juicy mustaches,
Yeah, it's definitely got that.
steampunk cannons,
Yeah, it's definitely steampunk weaponry, steampunk sort of aesthetic. Yeah.
a hint of werewolf.
I think a hint is being a bit too gracious
Generous,
or
right.
generous. Yeah, too generous. Yeah.
About 37 minutes long.
There you go.
More werewolves in the room with you now. They're already ordering.
Honestly, he's not wrong. I went through that game and it was just kind of like one. I think I played through. What's it like 2 streams RL or like 1 stream?
Surely you had it.
I think I went through it. Like I got drunk on the last stream of it, right? Because I was just like I just needed something to kind of get me through it. It is back when we're still like streaming to the YouTube section of this. You know, it's like, like 6 years ago or something like that. It was like a year out after it came out or something.
2015.
Yeah, and it was one of those things where like. It was just like
Your boy
Sharipa. I saw him earlier. I forgot to say hello to you, Sharipa, by the way. Because you're looking well. I remember that fun time when you played drunk one-handed on your phone. That was the thing, right? So I'll give you a fucking wee story. So the game in a second, obviously, but the game is pretty much like you get to a certain point, you can see very obvious setup of like a fight zone happening where like there's just enough of appropriate cover and enough ammo stuff. It's like, oh, I bet you I've got a fight here.
Sure.
And it's just that after one after another and after another and after another. And for about the 3/4 of the game, they talked about werewolves. Didn't see a fucking werewolf. Right, and then the 3/4 in, you see the shadow of a werewolf leap across the night sky onto a building, and then you don't see it again for another like 2 hours.
Right,
and then at one point it's just like, here, have like 2 werewolves, and I'm like, what the fuck are these werewolves all about? And they're
what are these werewolves about? This werewolf game that I've been playing about werewolves?
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck's this all about? And then I'm sitting there and I'm more and more aggressively drinking because I'm just getting really pissed off. Right, at this point, I'm just like, this game is fucking garbage. Why is there like, it's Sony Santa Monica Studio, right? Like the people who fucking brought you God of fucking War.
It was from what I remember, it was a PS4 tech demo that they kind of tried to make a game around.
Yeah. And then I get to the point where like I'm really fucking. I'm at this point. I'm like, I think I'm like 7 or 8 beers in, right? And I'm fucking drunk at this point, right?
Sure.
And I get a phone call from someone. I can't remember who it is. And I'm sitting there on the phone. It's like, 1 second, guys. I got a phone call. And I'm like, hello. And it wasn't my folks or anything, because my mom and dad were like, are you drunk or like?
Who'd be phoning you that late?
It was someone like it was someone I couldn't clearly have like a conversation on the mic with, you know. So it's, you know, because respecting their privacy. And it's the last boss. And I'm sitting there. We're going, oh fucking, and I'm just literally one-handed like playing the game. Killed the boss one hand. Because there was one of those situations where it's like the last boss is like a series of quick QTEs, just pure QTEs, and I'm sitting there and going, and I beat him, and then I'm like, did that just fucking happen? It's like, can I ring you back? Did I just beat that boss one-handed on the phone?
Sounds like a beautiful game.
It was fucking dog shit. It was so fucking bad. And the reason why I said it's dog shit because they're werewolves.
Oh yeah, there you go. Canis.
They're special visible werewolves guest starring in their own game.
It seems like the weren't like. Could they have been doing it to try to like build suspense and then just didn't give you enough?
It was just so
werewolf when they actually turned up, or
it was like, I think I killed in a space of 4 werewolves the whole game. 3 of them tried to gank me and like what looked like a warehouse, and then there was just the last one, and it was like,
sounds fun.
It was just so boring. It was so not like the story was just so paper thin, and it's like, oh, we're the Order, we're here to take over the werewolves, we are an established creed of werewolf hunters. Nim nim nim. We were like, no, like pure nimmers, right? It's like nim nim nim.
Fucking nimmers.
My God. Quickly, get me the high-class Tetleys. I'm going to have a cup of tea while I think about
Samuel, get me the werewolf gun.
Yeah.
It's like, quickly, give me the electric jobby. Nim, 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 nim.
You know, it's just basically that for like 5 hours, and then you look at a werewolf.
Right, and then the game ends.
While
you're on the phone.
Yes.
Hello? Oh, fuck. There we go. That sounds fun. How long did it take you to finish? Because I've heard it's quite short.
Oh, literally, I think I might have done it in 1 stream. or maybe 2 streams.
6 or 7 hours.
Bear in mind, this is that time as well. I think it might have been 2 streams. Bear in mind,
3 hours at a time.
yeah, like I was lucky if I got 2 hours of stream out, and so this is one of these situations where like I was definitely in a situation where the streams were like 2 hours at most, and I think maybe done over 2 streams. The first one I was kind of like, okay, this is setting up something, but I'm not really sure what it is, but I'm not seeing much from it. And then it just like the second stream was like, this is the fucking
Ocean. I think Ocean's right. The real reason he hated that game was because you played it as a fucking Brit.
that's a bar. We played plenty games as a Brit. That was boring.
The electric werewolf gun was there for just what the fuck is the electric werewolf gun?
Yeah, it was a gun that they
It sounds like a band.
There was literally a gun
werewolf?
specifically designed to take care of werewolves.
Right. The
But it only shows up in one scene because that's the one time it's the werewolf.
the werewolves are in the game.
Yeah.
Did you didn't just like accidentally play half the game, did you?
No, I got the end credit scene.
Like it's just the intro and you forgot to start the rest of the game.
No. I literally got to the point where the credits rolls. I was like, no, this is garbage.
That's fun.
This is the hottest
I think I'm
garbage.
gonna go back and play that at any point because like it's funny. I was going through the PS5 like digital store there the other day.
Yeah.
And it was on sale. It's still like 12, 13 quid. Like,
It's not worth it.
It should be like £1 by now.
It was one of those games where I was so thankful I had a Boomerang subscription. Like this is like one of the things.
Oh,
where
shit, right.
This is like one of the early games I rented from Boomerang, and it was one of the early times I was like, "This is why I use this service.
Save you some money.
This is what this is justified why I use this service." You know, so it's like,
Thank you, Boomerang.
Thank you, Boomerang.
Sponsors of the channel.
They're not.
They don't know it, but
They do not. No, they do not sponsor us at all. They should though.
That's right.
The end credit scene did set up for like a sequel that just never happened. It was like you said. I think they were rushed to get like a game.
It was
out of
a PS4 launch title, pretty much. It was like, well, look at the graphics that we can do on this console. Oh shit, we forgot to make a game.
Yeah.
Put something out quickly.
Ocean, rent it. Please fucking rent it. I would love to see you do a review of it.
There's the fact that this game is still expensive is insane because like not only is it like an old game that didn't review very well, it's like a launch PS4 game. Like it should be about $250 by now.
He just added it to his list. Oh dear. Should we go forward in time by a year?
Can I go forward in time to the bathroom?
Yeah, I can cover Street Fighter 5.
I'll be back to talk about it.
Yeah, no worries. So Street, he's a way to do wee P1 pisses. Shout out to anyone who remembers what a P1 piss is. But yes, Street Fighter 5, guys, we kind of talked about this earlier when it comes to the Capcom fighting games. Pretty much it's probably the last fighting game that Capcom has released inside of like the last sort of decade. This is obviously one that's fell afoul of their practices, as I said earlier, in relation to what happened with in regards to the production style of Capcom fighting games. They basically released the game with about 40% of the game done. They released the game with, if I remember correctly, was just the versus mode, and the single player mode that was released with it was essentially the versus mode minus all of the cutscenes. They had the multiplayer component, obviously, but again, it was just a versus mode. But for people who are big into Street Fighter, people who love the Street Fighter games and stuff, they know that the single player component has a slew of cutscenes and animation that goes into like the start of the game and the end of the game, so that when you go through your whole fighting circuit, you get to see the Ken ending or the Kami ending or the Bison ending. Like all these, you have their own nuanced little like sort of what if scenarios. Obviously, there's one canon ending depending on like each series, but you know they would put a lot of effort into the actual individual endings to give a little bit of flavor, a little bit of spice to your favorite characters and stuff. But this was one of the games where they released a fighting game at 40% of the actual game being done and got a shit ton of backlash for it, and rightly so, because the game ended up not having over half its assets actually in the game, and any of the other modes inside it. You pretty much spent about, I think it's like $45-50 on a game that was just basically versus offline and versus online. They did go back and they did obviously restructure the game, add in all of the assets, and then re-release the game again at a reduced cost. They didn't do like the Champions Edition. They didn't do the arcade edition.
They done a reverse.
They done a reverse where they were just like, yeah, we released the game again. That's kind of like has all of the content already added into it. There's no, this will be compatible with your old game. There's going to be cross pollination between both sets of players.
This Street Fighter 5 had a absolutely fantastic set of swimwear costumes.
Yes. They also, God, what was I about to say? You've had a finger in my head.
If you ever want to see Chun-Li in the smallest bikini you could possibly imagine, Street Fighter 5 is the game for you.
Yeah. They also got a lot of shit though as well, because it was meant to be its own unique game with its own unique art style and stuff, but it just kind of looked like a rehash of
It looked like
4's
the worst version of 4.
Yeah, it just looked like a rehash of 4's aesthetic and stuff. And it's been one of those things with the biggest criticisms and the reason why it didn't get anywhere, any sort of decent sales, outside of the obvious controversies of not having a game finished at launch, was that it just looks so samey compared to Street Fighter 4 that a lot of Street Fighter 4 players looked at it and went, why would I migrate to that?
Yeah.
I've got less characters, less content to play with, and the actual like aesthetic looks the same, if not worse, but in the same vein.
Very strange.
It was a bit of a shit show, and this is obviously along with Street Fighter X Tekken, along with Marvel vs. Capcom 4, that ended up kind of leading to the slow drawl of fucking like fighting games coming out of Capcom the last wee while.
And then Arc System Works took over, and
Arc System Works came in and just
no one ever looked back.
Yeah, because Arc
it.
System Works pretty much like have been releasing not Final Fight.
They have been they're
Blaz Blue and a bunch of other
they're
shit.
simultaneously running about 7 series at the minute.
Yes.
And people are just like, give me more. Like
Yeah.
all they want is more. Like there's new Guilty Gear characters like literally every fucking week.
Yeah.
Every week when I'm looking for trailers, I have to get through like 5 Guilty Gear videos. Like just fucking move.
They got massive support for Guilty Gear, Blaz Blue. They're also
Dragon Ball.
They're the guys that done the Dragon Ball Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
They're doing several that aren't even released in the West, like
in the West,
Europe,
yeah.
There's like a couple of like Japan only ones and
Yeah.
all. Like there's so many fighting games.
Yeah,
so many.
I wouldn't be surprised if they had a Toho fucking fighting game
Sure.
under the
And
fucking
what if
banner
Capcom?
at the minute.
What do Capcom have at the minute? They're still supporting this.
They're supporting this to some extent. That's about it, really.
They're-
Kind of supporting Marvel vs. Capcom 4, but it's really
no,
loose.
that's been abandoned.
Has it? No, they give that up. Okay.
They just stopped mid. There was a Winter Soldier and Venom, I think, were the last people released for that, and that was like
2 years ago,
2
maybe.
years ago at this point.
Okay.
No, actually more than 2 years ago, because it was way 3 years ago maybe, and they've never mentioned that game again.
Yeah, so I mean, it's been kind of like the slow demise of like the Capcom fighting game franchises, which is weird because like again, like back in 2010, 2009, 2008, actually,
They were fucking.
it was kind of it was the renaissance of fighting
Yeah.
games. Like with the release of Street Fighter 4, it just showed that like, oh shit, old school fighting games can be good if you just do them right.
So
And
fighting games are still doing very well at the minute, just without Capcom.
yeah, which is a shame again because
Yeah.
Capcom used to be the gold standard in fighting
I would
games.
say that's like anyone who worked for Capcom who was actually interested in doing proper fighting games, I think have left. And
Yeah,
the
they're probably
Arc
right.
System Works or any other.
Any
Who
other
done Sam Show? Who done that Samurai Showdown
Samurai Showdown
remake?
Not 100% sure.
It would have been Rare or not Rare. Who's doing
Iron Galaxy, I think.
Iron Galaxies maybe.
I would be weirded out if they were. Is Killer Instinct still going?
Killer Instinct is still pretty heavily supported by.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water. Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. This crap.
Don't think you expected that.
It's crap. It's crap. It starts so loud every time. It's so scary.
You just were not expecting.
It's so spooked.
But anyway, I think that's us done for that. That was us covering all of the wonderful fucking games of memory card this week.
We're back to 2022.
Back
How
to
about some of this?
2022.
Just get one thing straight. The British Army has never launched an offensive against a 6-year-old child.
Should have played that when we were talking about the order. Oh shit, not yet. Not yet, we haven't. Give us a minute. Give us like 2 minutes. It'll be fine.
I was like, that's also a lie. There's a thing called Bloody Sunday.
That's not. I'll hold them back. I'm holding them back. I'm holding the political talk back.
Just saying, that's a
Too
fucking.
late on a Friday night for this.
Just saying, it's a fucking lie right there.
Calm down. Get somebody get this boy a textbook. Jesus Christ.
Just saying.
So what are we doing next? What's the next segment that normally comes up?
I don't know. Sometimes we like to. skip.
You know what I feel like doing?
What's that?
I feel like reading a bunch of really strict rules.
Right.
So how about some of this? For you?
Are you gonna read the really strict rules?
For you little butts. Oh, I can be here and read them for once.
Do you want to read the
Fucking
strict
hell.
rules?
So do you just read what's actually on the screen? Or do
Use
that
his
point?
props and just walk them through
Right.
it.
So what we're going to do, right, Okay, I'm gearing myself up now. We're gonna show you 10 trailers. This week it's all games. There's no movies in it. We're gonna show you 10 trailers. If you know the answer to what the game in question is, you're gonna whisper this bad boy right here. I'm pointing at him. You can't see me pointing at him,
No,
but
you
I'm
can't.
pointing at him all right, and he can see it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm pointing at him. You're gonna whisper this bad boy. You're gonna whisper him the answer, and then we're gonna tell you if you get the answer right or not. And then we're gonna do this 10 times. We're gonna do it 10 times at least. We'll repeat them. We'll repeat these trailers as many times as we need. Well, 3. We're going to repeat them 3 times. Not as many times as we need. That's just insane because we'll be here all night. We're going to repeat each trailer 3 times. One of them's a wee cheeky double pointer. We get your 2 points for. I haven't decided which one yet.
Right.
You can decide which one. I don't
No, you
care.
gotta decide.
I'll decide.
I don't know what you got on this list. I forget. So you have to. You have to decide.
You should know, but it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, you give me the answers. That's
I'll give you the answer to. So we've got 10 trailers, and then once all 10 are played, everyone's guessed, everyone's had a great time. You all love it. I'm gonna tally those points.
Spectre's dropping in
my
a hot
God,
fucking rate on us.
It's your boy Spectral. We're not on screen right now, but we can hear you. We can feel you coming in.
We're getting ready
Love
for skippable cutscene.
We're getting ready for the skippable. To anyone who's just raiding, this is the start of our weekly game show. Talk show game show. Our weekly talk show game show.
The weekly part of the game show. The weekly part of talk show. It's a game show.
The weekly part of the talk show that is our game show. We're going to show
we keep well because you're looking well.
Jason. Fucking love it, Jason.
Oh, look at that.
Oh my god. We're being followed. Being followed by a man named Jason. I don't like it. Back in my balls. We're still dancing. They can't see us. We're off screen. We're gonna show you 10 trailers. You have to guess what these games are. You have to whisper your boy Odin PVG.
Just this PVG in the chat.
Or just PVG in the chat. You have to whisper the title. We tally those points, and then the winner gets a big, lovely, spectacular prize at the end of the season.
Top 3 people.
The top 3 people get filthy doggone prizes. Actual legitimate prizes that you would totally want, not like a signed photo or like a $5 gift card to a Subway or something. You get t-shirts, you get mugs, you get fucking hats, you get whatever. You know, it's fine.
So we got some test whispers here. We got a test whisper in from Dean. We got a test whisper in from Shaper. We got a test whisper in from Kron, and we got test whisper coming in from the Jester.
Oh, the cheaters are all here.
The cheaters are all here.
Cheaters are
are all here. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we got those sweet cheats coming in. Hood's got him coming in with his little test whisper.
Hot boobies. Oh yeah, sorry. The theme this week is the antithesis to the theme last week. The theme last week was a whole bunch of girls. The theme this week is a whole bunch of guys. So games with just sexy ass guys in it, I would say. You're absolutely known as the cheaters. A trio of cheaters.
Trio of
which is what we
cheaters.
call you. Still looking at the camera. They can't see us. It's fine. We're going. We're off the rules now. We've been looking at these fucking rules.
Long
enough.
screen on screen there, yeah.
We did indeed. I think.
That is
We're in the glitch zone.
we're in the glitchy zone. That could be worse.
I didn't put a single JoJo trailer in this. That would have been a really good idea. God, that's horrifying. Can you draw a penis? Draw a penis. Oh my God, this is the entire show right here. Holy shit, what shape is your penis? Right.
Ah! To be fair, you asked me to draw the penis at a very weird time.
I did. Oh my God. Oh Lord. This is the energy.
Right, guys. Before we get started, I want to give everyone 10 seconds to refresh their browser. That way, you're not working with like a horrible delay or anything when getting your answers in.
Dude, you're not cheating. If you say you're cheating, if you say you're not cheating, we assume you're cheating. Literally, even harder.
Yeah, I assume like at this point, it's like you just cheated to the max at this point.
So why we sit here in the void? Everyone refresh your page, refresh that channel, get your stream all fucking nice and get everything caught up.
We give them our 5-6 seconds.
Yeah. And then you get ready. You get ready to just gas the night away.
Say, am I on camera? Yeah, I'm on camera.
Oh yeah, we're on camera.
Right, let's go.
Number 10. I can't believe we've done 6 seasons of this.
6 seasons.
6 seasons of prizes. So many prizes. Right, let me know if you don't know what it is.
Oh, I know what this is.
I'll let you.
I know what this is.
I'll fill you in. Well, remember, we want specifics. On
Yes, we need specifics on this one.
It's like your dad doing kung fu.
Oh man, it's my boy though. I love him. I fucking love him.
Leisure Suit
The wrong entry, but the right franchise, Dean.
Leisure Suit Larry is not on this because I don't want to be done for just showing porn on a Twitch stream. Because all of the trailers would just be hardcore pornography.
Oh, it's my boy.
I assume this is.
Five Temper Panda's got it right.
I assume this is the only one you haven't played.
I played it actually, yeah. It's not easy to go back to.
It's not.
Julian's right franchise, wrong entry. Dean, you got it right. Roy Heron's got it right. 510 Bar Panda's got it right. Tron's got it right. Cal, right franchise, wrong entry. Shariper, right franchise, wrong entry. Coolins got it right.
Yes. See, so taut.
Fucking love him.
So very taut.
I love him so much. He's my boy.
Will I get you a calendar? Because there are calendars of him.
Yes.
Oh, that was a joke, but you can't seem into it. So yes.
Kron's got it right yet. Just double check there, make sure Kron's entry's in. Shreeper's got it right. I mean, Shreeper's playing just for the pride at this point. He's technically.
It's meant for the street cred.
It's for the street cred this season. He does killings. He really does. You know what? Not as many people you'd think would have got this.
Fuck, is Gloria fucking in the, is Gloria in the chat?
Cal's got it right now. Took Cal a little bit longer to get the game this time. If his cheating brothers will not get the answer.
Well, who are we expecting answers from now in the next 3-4 seconds?
To be fair, Kron could have given the best answer, so it's wrong.
See. I mean, I could see her name. I don't know. Oh, we got no whispers.
No whisper came through, but don't worry,
No.
I got another play for this trailer anyway.
That's only 2 out of 3.
Oh, we did.
Oh, we did.
Sorry, we did. Gloria's got the answer for this one.
We missed seeing that. Hi, Matt. Hello to New Jersey, I should say.
Phenomenal.
Shade's done a filthy distraction.
Hard dare shits do that.
Gloria's brain food. Nice.
Now I'm gonna. Oh shit! By the way, thank you very much, Sam, if you're still out there, and Ocean for the retweets. By the way, only seeing those now.
Big kisses from y'all. Check his fucking Twitter. Check his fucking Twitter. Yeah. Yes. Oh shit! We got followed by Gianna Williams, who is clearly just not a real person.
I'm just saying, who the fuck is that, and why is that important?
Not a real person.
Oh man. Jester's got it right now, which makes me think someone's been cheating.
Oh my god, you dirty bastards.
You big cheats.
You big cheats.
You big cheats.
Are they all just in the same room?
It could be.
Could be.
Some of them live in the same house. It
We
could
don't
literally
know.
be that way.
We don't know what's going on.
Let our wonderful chat know. Oh, screw you.
That the lady doth protest too much, if you ask me. It was Netflix's The Witcher series.
It was not Netflix's The Witcher series. That's completely wrong.
It was.
This existed before Netflix's
that was
adaptation.
That was Henry Cavill.
No, this existed way before the Netflix adaptation.
The Witcher 1.
It was The Witcher 1, guys. Our first section for the boys. For the boys, is Mr. Geralt, The Witcher 1.
God, they are in the same room. This is horseshit.
That is horseshit. That is horseshit. They cheating.
He's not wrong. You're cheating. You fucking cheating. Well, we can't stop him because we're all the way over here. We're all the way over here. So we've got to, not.
On the number 2 here.
Number two. Any you don't know, let me know. It's pretty obvious.
Oh, I know what this is.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is. Oh, Brent makes sure there. That's adorable.
Hi, Brent.
Team effort, Cal. Stop trying to. Nah. I know the family, but nah.
It would only be a team effort if you were all getting points under the one account. But
Yeah.
you're all doing it on different accounts.
So you're all trying to maximize your scores across your chances. We got a right answer from Gloria, or it might be Matt. Is it?
It's still Matt, I think.
I've never met this fellow, so Kron's got it right.
Don't let me stop you.
Where Panda got it right. Roy Harriness has got it right.
I had to cut together a few trailers for this one.
I did that a few times before. You have a friend who loves this? I don't blame him for loving this. It's a great game.
Oh, I thought you meant us.
No, the game. Shariper's got it right.
It's like, I have a friend who loves shoes. It's like, oh, well.
It's one of those things where, like, I have a low enough self-esteem to know it's never me.
I'm sure someone definitely loves this out there. Like,
I mean, probably not me though, but you know,
I would say us as a team. Also, just like my little blur.
I did. Yes, I'd say the
subtle, you can't even see.
I'd say you, but not me. I think it's one of those ones. Coolidge has got it right.
I would say there's an equal amount of people in the chat that love both of us.
I have very low self-esteem, so I don't have. I'm not capable of believing
ordering you to stop it.
That is just not how mental health works. Dean's got it right as well.
That you quit it out. You shush.
That is just not how mental health works. I'm sorry.
Where do you think you are?
John, I love both of you. John, shut up.
There's one at least. So shh.
Nobody gets out of my.
This game is one long bisexual panic with a kick-ass sidetrack. That's why I love it.
Fine.
Oh shit! I remember Moe's. Moe's is a pretty solid burrito joint
I wouldn't mind burrito actually.
over in New Jersey.
This is pretty good.
wasn't planning on it, Father.
Such a good studio this came out of as well. Don't know if I want to say their name out like because it gives it away too much, but
That's why I blurred them from the trailer.
yeah, that's because you blurred them, so I didn't want to say it. If you know what I mean.
It's pretty obvious because they've only done like a handful of games.
Yeah.
So
Do not deny it, and we all love you. I'm not denying it in the sense that
what do you mean we don't have great burrito joints here? We have Boojum. No, it's terrible.
it's terrible.
Chalco, R.I.P. Chalco's.
It's just about managing.
It's almost a burrito.
It's kind of like it's there, and it's if you
know what?
if you want something burrito adjacent, it's there.
I think that's that should be Boojum's tagline. It's there.
yeah,
That's it. Nothing else. Just that's it. For every Boojum that opens, they get worse.
yeah.
For every single Boojum restaurant that opens, all of they get more expensive
Think you're
and
talking to.
worse.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Nobody gets out of my domain, whether alive.
How are we doing for guesses on this one?
Pretty solid actually. I think there's only one person who guessed the last game and hasn't guessed this one.
Oh my
But I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna go for
Like if
whispers.
Hannah's still here, I know for a fact she's played this. I've been in her living room while she's been playing this, so I'm surprised she's not guessing. So I mean, she's probably not here.
Yeah, no, the one person has not. The one person who was able to answer the last time has not answered.
Has Jess not getting this?
Yeah, I didn't want to name them outright, but you know, I was trying to be, you know.
They name themselves.
Yeah, well, I mean, they put it all like, I mean, they put a lot of emotion in the chat, but I didn't want to like.
I'm
them,
just looking
like,
at some spreadsheets.
Yeah, I was just trying to
Spreadsheet. Where's Rob at? You know, fuck's sake. Where's Ocean at? Surely he knows.
Chat apparently loves something. What's chat love? Okay, that was the third playthrough, but apparently John loves not John. Chat loves John. Clarify butter. Walls. What? Walls bed. That's like the ice cream. Yeah. Boojum and Primark. Stevie Nicks. Nicky Wick.
Stevie Nicks, Nicky Wick. I don't like that.
Oh my God! Please go in, Stevie Nicks, Nicky Wick.
Nicky Wick. Oh, Danny.
Oh, Danny.
I don't like it.
Danny,
don't
Stevie
like it
Nicks
at
is Nicky Wickies. Fucking
I
brilliant.
don't like it. Man, I don't like it.
Do you want to tell him what the game was though?
It was
That was definitely not that.
Hades.
That sounded really grim. It was Hades.
That's where I'm going.
Straight to hell.
Straight to hell. It was Hades, lads. Hades. A good game that I have not played yet.
I'll have it for PC.
Just
I could give you my Epic login. You can play it.
Just haven't got around to it.
Yeah. Like I got it on PC. so
I
you-
just don't like roguelites. I just don't like them.
I do like them weirdly.
Right.
You have edited this.
I have edited this. I had to take the sound out of it. 'Cause
Yes.
It's 100% licensed music. Ignore
Yeah.
that. I didn't think I'd taken that much sound out of it though.
We got right answer from Shareeper. You got the right franchise coolings. We're just going to need a specific entry though.
This is very. Like, I poured through fucking trailers for this earlier on, just trying to find one that had like everyone in it. And I was like, you know
Panda's
what?
got it right as well.
Fuck this. I couldn't be barred. So you just. This is what you've got. You shut the fuck up.
Cooling's almost right. Try just readjusting the number slightly.
Coolings. How many fingers do you have on one hand? I suppose that could be like a trick question about do you count?
Yeah, I mean, if they,
finger?
you know,
like you never know.
Gloria's got it right as well. If it's, or maybe Matt, I don't know. Whoever's operating that. You've got the right franchise, Your Royal Highness. Just need a different entry.
Coolings, four fingers, one thumb. You're kind of right. What if you combine those and then put that number at the end of your original guess?
Dean's got it right. Cooling's now got it right.
Coolings got it. I still need to play this.
It's a great game. It's a great game. Kyle's got it right. Try going up a little bit more and not by one.
Kyle and Kron have got it correct. Royal Highness, it is not that one. You've got to add a little bit. You got to give a little bit to that math. You know what I mean? Got to math it up. Just 3 hot guy protagonists in this game.
Yeah. You got a little bit of everything for everyone.
I didn't think I'd taken this much volume out of it, but it was like wall to wall actual music.
Yeah. Yeah, Royal Highness, that's it.
Fuck, I thought his answer was GTA.
GTA, motherfucker.
GTA, motherfucker. Did Brother Panda get it?
Yeah, Royal Panda got it.
Yep.
Royal Panda's got it. Yep.
You know what? I was trying to toy between Mario and Sonic for, you know, like the joke entry, and then I just didn't put either in.
It's one of those things where like it's a joke entry for us. There's some people that do want to fuck Sonic.
Exactly, and I didn't want to be faced with that uncomfortable truth.
It's like I don't mind it when people want to fuck at this point, as long as it's not illegal.
Well, I mean,
or completely immoral, I don't mind.
I suppose I could have put in Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, but I don't think anybody was jacking it to that.
Like
So-
this is the thing. Like I think I've got that stage where like I don't care if someone wants to fuck Sonic as long as it's not a kid.
Like baby Sonic.
No, like just in general. That's the thing. As long as it's not a kid or an animal, I don't care what they want to fuck.
Right.
I just go back to gaming. That's fair, Jester.
Don't you do it. You keep cheating. You'll get there.
You keep cheating. You can cheat your way right to the finish line.
You get yours 12 out of 12.
Does this prove I'm clearly not cheating? I mean, you could be cheating and they're just not. I don't know what.
Didn't Kron get it right?
Yeah, Kron got it right, but I'm just saying that they could have been working with someone else and that like in their family.
If you are cheating, it's fine. We don't really care.
Jester, if you're not, don't be so tough on yourself, dude. You know, like the game's meant to be fun, and if you feel uncomfortable engaging in it and you need to step back, that is totally cool. But just please don't put too much pressure on yourself. It's just meant to be a fun game. But I understand and respect if that pressure is taken away from the fun for you. So just look after yourself.
Also,
dude.
just look at all these horny guys. You know what I'm saying? It's all good.
Yeah.
Is there any noise coming out of this trailer? Like,
Yeah. I can hear whispers.
See, what I've done originally is what I flipped it. I flipped the trailer around so it was playing backwards, and then it was just like, this doesn't really make that much sense.
Yeah.
Oh, I say, okay, Googling can't get it. Is Google Foo's weak this week?
Just gotta get on the Google Foo. Should we give him a little bit of a clue?
Can you think of one?
5th entry of a Capcom game.
Street Fighter 5. Shouldn't have said that.
The
Shouldn't have said
fifth
that.
entry of a Capcom game.
Shouldn't have said that.
I will do you a favor. It's
Just
not Street
Google
Fighter.
Capcom games with hot guys in it, and at least 2 of the 3 protagonists of this game will turn up on that list.
Yeah.
It's usually Dante.
Yeah, it's usually Dante.
No one really liked V.
V was a bit of a boring guy. Well, I don't know if boring's the right word, but he was just a little bit, I don't know.
I also don't like Nero, but they keep pushing him on us.
Well, I mean, this game kind of makes him better, if I'm honest, but you haven't had an opportunity to play this game yet.
Okay.
Hey, y'all, finally back from picking up noms. Not too bad. Gloria, hope we keep well.
Making me
Looking
fucking
well.
hungry. Making me hungry. Matt has done very well for you. In the meantime, he's got everything so far. So, big thumbs up.
If you're not going to try Jester, that's absolutely cool. Just make sure you're looking after yourself, dude.
I'll need to see how cheap this is. And then
You use Bing. Get out. What? We just disqualify.
you know what? I think Bing is an underrated search engine.
Get out.
Bing is really good for image searches.
I know why.
Really good for image searches.
I get it.
Tons of porn. Really, really good porn, and it doesn't link Pinterest, which is great for porn as well. But yeah, Bing is good.
There you go. Actually, there was something we learned today. If you're a porn enthusiast, Bing's the
Don't
way
use
to go.
Google, use Bing. Bing loves porn, as far as I can tell. They love it. You're not even searching anything, and Bing will show you porn. You're like, what?
It's like just looking for a recipe for just a sweet, delicious.
Hot apple pie, and then it's just someone just getting fingered. Just that's it.
Do you want to tell our wonderful chat what the game was?
What if you tell them what it was?
It was Devil May Cry 5. Devil May Cry 5.
5 of them.
Technically there's 6, but there's 5 of them.
What's the other one?
DMC.
There's 5 of them.
Yeah, the 5 numbered ones, and then you got the other talk about
that other one.
Google didn't fucking load.
It didn't fucking load, man. It didn't fucking load.
I legit had the answer if it didn't load.
Where's Knucklehead this week? I haven't been able to shout at anybody in a West Belfast
He
accent.
was in earlier.
Fuck's sake. I didn't even see him.
He was in earlier. He's still there.
Oh shit, oh fuck up, baby. Oh fucking fucking anything on me. Look, I fucking knocked him out. Don't fight a fucking wee KFC. I want KFC. Actually, I've mentioned
Why did you do that to yourself?
I mentioned KFC too much. Let's fucking get on with the show.
Oh yeah. Oh, stop. Oh. Fucking love this game.
This is it.
This is just, oh my. Dean's got it right. Five Temper Pound's got it right. Gloria's got it right.
Look at the amount of people just immediately getting it right.
Sure, Reaper's got it right. Coolies has got it right.
Royal Highness, keep in mind, how young do they look? Why would they be young?
Someone's giving me the wrong answer. Who is it? Oh, wait. Kyle cheated and got the right answer. Okay. So Kyle's got it right now. Jester, can you give us like a different right franchise, wrong entry, go down one? I know that sounds weird. I know that sounds a weird thing to say based on what you gave me as an answer, but please can you just go down one number? Oh man, I fucking love this. I love this series and love this game. So good.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Oh. Oh man, yes, Prawn's got it right as well. Oh, such a good game. Fucking love it, I really do.
See, I had like the, you know, like the serious trailer and all set up for it, you know, like the actual trailer.
Yeah.
And then I found all of the karaoke stuff and I was like, you know what? Just do this instead.
Yeah, it's just so much better. It's just so much better. I'm sorry. Ocean's not even like saying anything, which I think is just a.
I think that means that he's not here.
Oh, he's having big comes.
Otherwise, he'd be answering this. You know,
Oh, he would be having the biggest comes right now.
He'd be jazzing. He'd be like her in the background. She's just like, get this fucking pussy, love. Fucking what?
Oh man, so good. Oh, just
We see us getting this like copyright.
yeah. Yes, Jester, we're happy now. We can give you the answer for that one. Oh goddamn.
I can never get this minigame. I was never any.
It's a really tough mini game, to be fair. It is.
Like, I'm pretty good at rhythm games. I just could not crack this
The
one.
idea is that you had to try and get to the next note with the least amount of moves in the square.
Like,
And so it's just about like, it was kind of like placement management to
it was just
maximize
very
score.
hard to do. It was like you had to do it while also not going over any of your previously traveled squares.
Yes,
as well. Like,
it
this
was-
fucking sucks.
Oh, we got one more last playthrough of this here, and I'm so happy. So happy. I fucking love this game. That is not the game.
Pretty sure you also love that one as well. It's fine.
Yeah, no, like Devil May Cry 5 is great, but I mean, this game here, like, I forgot you put this on the list, and I'm just like, oh, my boy. Oh. You're right, actually, like, she is throwing shapes in the background. Like, she is throwing shapes in the background.
Just flaps out like
Flaps out,
just
Jesus.
flaps out on the floor.
I just love the fact that, like, when Kitty and Majima are there, it's just a matter of, like, no one else is on that dance floor. No, can't be. The lads are on the dance floor.
You get destroyed if you try to share a dance floor with them. Like,
Yeah, it's like two of the most powerful men in the whole series. Nah, just fucking let them have their dance. It's the one time it's the one time they literally get together and they're not hitting each other.
true. Yeah, flaps out, taps off.
Jesus.
You're Belfast, man. You're Belfast, son.
God damn. A little clue, if someone's on my Twitter, I usually retweet.
Oh yeah, because they put a tweet up every Friday, right?
Yeah, and I usually retweet like the comic book sort of like breakdown entry of this here. But that might be a bit one of those things where, like, if you're trying to find clues, that's a deep dive into my Twitter. Like,
Yeah, it would be quicker just to Google like two Japanese men dancing on a dance floor. One has an eye patch.
oh, so good.
A game full of beautiful men. That was 3, right?
Oh, that was free.
That
Yeah.
was that was Yakuza 0.
Yakuza 0. Jesus. Oh man, that was so good. So good. I fucking love that game. I mean, it's one of those ones where, like, I think I went for a whole playthrough of this on stream.
Yeah.
Like for the whole series, like 0 right through to 6, and Like a Dragon as well. Obviously.
Sure, yeah.
So good. So good.
The Yakuza channel for a time.
I was the Yakuza channel for a time. Yeah. Like I think I went like through like I think I went through like 1 to 6 literally in the course of a year. Oh shit. Boulder punching prick.
You shouldn't have said that. You haven't watched this, have you?
No.
I don't need the answer to.
No, of course.
I'm just double checking, you know.
Cerebra's got it right.
We last met at the Spencer.
Can we get a specific answer from me, Kron? Glory's got it right. Collins has got it right. Burn Panda's got it right. Wait, I'm gonna have to watch this.
It's locked and loaded.
Did you put a bunch of weird audio over that scene?
I just kept the trailer audio in it.
For fuck's sake. It's not that what I heard is, but you got the right franchise. Just think of a more.
It is not RE2 remake. Oh, he definitely punched that boulder.
Ron's got it right.
Good night, Sam.
Have a good one, Sam. Hopefully speak to you again soon. Have a lovely night. Dean's got it right. I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss. Jester's got it right.
Surprise, surprise. Oh, my joking. Why joking you?
I'm trying to think who else has got. Have I missed anyone? I don't think I have.
Like
Kyle's now got it right. Take it a while, Kyle. Jesus.
Chris is the hunkiest of the Resident Evil protagonists, I think.
Chris is punching Dwayne the Boulder Johnston. Oh god. Two up. Roy Harris. 2 up.
Kyle is multitasking. He's having a wank and watching us.
Wait, what?
I assume that's what the multitasking is. This is about to go into the next game.
Oh shit! So
Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah. Oh, she's also playing Horizon Forbidden Dawn. I was gonna say.
Forbidden West is on?
I have just no interest in that game.
It's fair.
I thought the first one was very boring.
Fair enough.
I tried. Yeah, give it a go.
I like it. I like the series. Thank God that's not what I thought it was, Shades. I thought you were going to send me a picture of Cal literally having a wank. No, it was a picture of him competing.
What's he doing? I want to see it.
Oh, you want to see it?
I want to see it. I want to see the internal workings. Oh yeah, that's us. That's us, and that's like 3 screens like that.
It was a very multitasking situation. Yeah, just like you say, it's like he's busy having a wank, and it's like, why watching us, and also typing, and then it's like, I didn't want to say something.
It's really gifted.
I was about to say something, and I bit my tongue. Like I bit my tongue. I was like, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say
What
that.
if you just said it though?
I was gonna say, wait, is Shades not there? I'm sure she.
Technically, you didn't finish that sentence, so it's fine.
I think I'm just getting an angry message here for that one.
That was 3, right?
Oh, that's a cheeky. No, was it free?
I think that was the third.
That was a
one.
very cheeky photo. Again, thank God it's not.
I see the cheek. I see the cheek going on. I see
the
that
cheek
cheek.
going on that one. Clip button is broken. Right? You want to tell the fucking nerds what the game was?
Resident Evil Infinite Darkness.
That's not a game.
The Netflix-
Also, Roy Harness did get it right, by the way.
the
Sorry, I
Netflix
just
show.
want to make sure his points are in there.
Resident Evil 5.
That's
Chris in Africa. Chris's African Adventures.
not even the. I mean, it's. You're not wrong in the sense of the theme of the game, but it's not what it's called.
I said Resident Evil 5.
Then you added a subtitle
I did, yeah.
that doesn't exist.
I Resident Evil 5, and then I stopped that sentence and started a new sentence. That
Right.
was Chris's African Adventures.
That's okay. If it's on a different sentence,
That's a back of the box quote, not a front of the box.
it's not on the back of the box. At no point on the back of the Resident Evil 5 box says Chris goes on some African adventures.
Chris and Shiva's African Safari.
That is definitely not on the back of the box.
I wish that they would just fucking put
Bring back
Shiva in another game.
Oh my god.
Dear God.
Such a good character.
Why was she a one and done? Brutal.
She fucking had me done.
One of these is going to have to be the double pointer.
Yeah, well, that's up for you to decide. Like,
I thought they're all pretty easy.
doesn't matter. Double pointer's still just fun.
Right, I think I know which one it'll be then. Someone's phone going?
No, I thankfully didn't get shouted at there. I thought it was going to get shouted at. Maybe the wording went over their head, or maybe they didn't hear me correctly and I got away with it.
It was an inferred joke.
Or maybe they took it as instruction. Which point, don't let me know. I don't want to know.
Yeah. That's why she's not using the phone because her hands are busy. This is just a game with a bunch of guys in a tent. This is why we're here.
No, there it is.
Yeah.
I'm probably getting shouted at now. Glorious got it right.
It's just the one with the lads.
Just the one of the lads. Or Panda's got it right. It's just a few lads going on a. Coolins has got it right. Just a couple of lads going on a road trip.
This is another one where I was like aggravating over, like the actual trailer. And then I was like, you know what? It's not giving the energy that I want.
Shreeper's got it right.
So just a video of them all in a tent.
Kyle's got it right. Kron's got it right. Dean's got it right.
Futile. Rise and shine, princess.
Now rise and shine.
Didn't mean to do that. Start. Jester's got it right. I think everyone so far has got it right.
With the fucking boys.
With the fucking boys.
Fucking boys. With the boys.
I came up with a new recipe. It's called violence. Oh, thank God. No, I didn't get actually any. It was just that for some reason Twitch sent me the notifications of the messages as well. Thought it was literally about to get it up.
It's like, how dare you say that I masturbate my boyfriend? I don't know why you use two hands there. Like, well, you know, I don't know what he's working with.
My God, he is very talented.
Is this a funny game where they've destroyed the car?
To say something. Trying to say something over I didn't.
You got away with it once, don't do it twice. Don't rock the boat.
To say your commander has entered the chat.
Nope.
I don't think this is a point where the cars went away. I think at this point it's just that they sleep in a tent when they're not in the car.
I'm pretty sure he just said if only someone hadn't wrecked the car.
Oh, maybe it is. And I didn't hear that part.
It's futile.
Hey, Scotty, we keep well.
Rise and shine.
You're looking well.
What up with your boy Scooty Bib? That's what I'm going to call him. It's me, Scooty Bib. I think that was 2.
That was 2, yeah.
Is that 2? Yeah.
That was 2. It's a pretty long ass trailer.
It's just as long as the rest of them.
Yeah.
But it's just that
It's just very uneventful. It's a very uneventful.
But I thought that was more.
You've not finished this? You've not finished this shit?
I haven't finished it either. I've fallen off this game 3 times.
Yeah, but like Rob actually likes the game.
Oh, all right.
Oh, do we have a
Royal Highness?
Yes, Royal Highness. That's actually
boys.
That's the right answer, actually.
With the lads.
Something else keeps. That's fair.
I mean, like, it was out years ago at this point. If you were going to finish it, you would have finished it already. Like, don't worry about it.
We'd consider playing it again at some point.
Like this game is literally available for free if you own a PlayStation. I still can't bring myself to play it.
I enjoyed it though. Yeah. I also played all but one of the DLCs. The only reason I didn't play it was because it came out so late past my original play for it.
Yeah,
like,
I think
it's like it was just too soon for me to want to play for it again. But like, if I was going to play for it again,
you'd played 2 recently that you didn't want to go back to it.
Yeah.
I think that the version that you can play for free is like the gold edition that has everything in it. I think.
Far beyond you.
I think the only DLC I was missing was the Arden arc at the end.
Like, I know what that is.
Arden's a character.
Someone will know. It's the last one. No more
It's
buzzing.
futile.
It's
Rise
futile.
and shine, princess.
Get up, you little fucking millennial.
Do you want to let the chat know what it was?
It was Final Fantasy with the boys.
It means Final Fantasy 15. I don't even know if they fully caught, like, because you're under the mic. I'm not sure how much of it was actually caught. Stand to this. Don't worry. We're going to move on to the next one, though.
Fantasy 15 with the boys.
He's added a subtitle on there again.
Yeah, if you didn't put with the boys in, we didn't give you a point.
So no one got points.
No one got points. It pained me to put this in. Only for until a certain point.
Is it the part where he gets pegged?
It could be. No.
Oh, well, actually, Poor Panda got the right because he had the boat with the boat.
What is sexy about this game? Just give it a second.
It's the part where he gets pegged.
The history of the royal family of Hyrule.
Balls are killing me, man.
We were doing massive amounts of fucking like work earlier though. Before the start of the stream.
That has endured over the ages.
The primeval who give me a good fucking goddamn piggy.
If you don't know what's sexy about this game, then you've never played it.
I forgot. I meant to check the actual answers. Oh my god. So Kyle's got it right. Colin's got it right.
There we go.
Shareeper's got it right. Jester's got it right. Dean's got it right. Colleen's has got it right. Okay, I see what you did there. Gloria's got it right. Brother Panda's got it right.
I think you are now
Roy Harris has got it right. Yeah, everyone's got it right so far.
That's what's sexy about this game.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, he looks pretty cute there.
Twink. That's his new name.
Quickly, Twink, help save the Triforce.
Is all
I was once sent a picture of him being fucking absolutely carved out by Ganon while Zelda lay sleeping beside him. And I was just kind of looking at that going, I can't believe that.
Yeah, sure.
Of course you knew what it was, Kron. You looked at it, saw the grass and went, that Pokemon Arceus.
Yeah. It looks about the same. Like,
Got it, finally arrived, by the way.
oh really?
Yeah. Like I got a second copy sent out, so.
family of Hyrule is also the history of the Calamity Ganon.
Yeah, I know, right?
A
I've heard
primal
nothing but kind of
foe
middling
that has
things about it.
endured over the ages.
No, it's just because they're not giving any fucking decent development time. Totally didn't think of that first. It makes the game look really, really exciting. Where the game is really, really kind of mundane for a lot of it. No, the trailer has his cutscenes in it, but it has the only cutscenes in it with Mike died or.
That look on your face tells me that you have no recollection of me.
Leo.
However,
Yeah, you should be fine.
I think
Wow.
you are now ready. Ready.
At some
He
point I
is
might.
one good luck gal.
100
He is.
years ago.
I don't know if it's the cable or if it's a mic, but I'm going to have to replace that at some point, I think. And I might just buy a replacement mic for it.
We could just use the other one.
We can, but we still have a third mic that gets used regularly, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So we still need to have a bit of consistency. That's second or third time I played that.
That was numero uno.
Royal
No,
family.
two. Un, deux.
Undo.
That was deux.
That was due. We haven't got quite to twi yet.
We're not a trois yet. We're not a menage a trois.
But yeah, I'll just have to buy a new one at some point. Maybe in the summer when I've got some fucking spare fucking cash flow.
I need to double check what the fuck's in here so I can think of the double pointer really
Well,
quick.
you sent me the answers
No, that's what I'm
on
looking
DM, so check there.
I may have actually changed one or two of them since that because I couldn't get to fucking work. Yeah, this list isn't even the final list.
The history
Fuck's
of
sake, really?
the royal family
You make
of
changes?
I did, yeah.
is
Oh,
also
okay,
the
shit.
history of the Calamity Ganon.
So we could just
A
put it down for the
primal
final one.
evil that has endured over
I
the
don't know. I guess you
ages.
could. I've not watched this, so I wouldn't even know what the changes were versus the actual initial list you sent me.
We're fine. We'll be fine. We'll make it up as we go along. Just
Yeah, like all like you were talking about the cutscenes earlier. Literally, all of these cutscenes are all the major events in the game,
yeah,
and these cutscenes all happen at 10 hours apart.
yeah. Which is why I didn't like it.
Like
It was the great fairy statues wanting to fuck the absolute shit out of you.
I think it really is suggested that it was. I think it was suggested that the Great Fairies were just absolutely like having you pumped and dumped.
Aye, they were looking the buck
Like they were kind of like, oh wait a second, you could come in and just fill my glands.
yeah. What if you just hit me with your magical Hyrulean semen?
You are now
Oh my god, I'm filled up with juicies. I'm going to give you a new health bar, or like stamina or something like that.
Filled up with juices, you filthy cunt.
Donnie, give me your juice. Donnie, give me your juices. Donnie, give me your juices.
What was the phrase that we were saying earlier on that I hated?
That is Nikki Wikis.
Thank you, Wikis.
Do you want to tell what it
We
was?
all forgot there. It was Hey, Princess. Daddy, no, Daddy, yes. Legend of Zelda. I legitimately forget what it's called. It's not Twilight Princess.
It's not Twilight. It's called Breath of the Twink.
Breath of the Link is Twink. Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild 2 coming 2023.
When you ask, is it worth playing? We're talking about like the Zelda game, or we're talking about Pokemon here, Rob?
If it's a Zelda game, I would say no. If it's a Pokemon game, I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, a lot of people like it.
It's double pointer. This will do.
This is a double pointer, okay.
Because it's the only one that some people might not know what it is.
Right. Okay. So this is a double pointer.
Yeah. Do you know what this is?
Oh yeah, of course I do.
Yeah. Why? You fucking
These are dark times.
Mr. fucking Big Balls over here with his two massive balls.
Massive.
Two massive balls.
Can I get one? No, actually, I already got the confirmation. I know what it is.
What?
Mute me a second.
Mute you.
They talk of a prophecy. The power of the Lords of Shadow is the key.
That lifted you off the chair. That fart was so powerful that you physically moved upwards.
Yeah. It's called natural propulsion. Get some.
God. You're like a renewable energy.
Yes. Bro Panda's got it right. Let's give us a full title and everything. Can we get a more defined title from you, Dean? There's so many in this franchise that's a bit of a loose.
Yeah, that's
answer.
like saying Halo.
Yeah,
Halo. There are many Halos.
Shreeper's got it right.
Got it correct.
Killian's, I need you to do the same thing if you don't mind.
Shreeper's on the right answer.
Oh, Killian's has done the same thing now. Okay,
oh
cool.
My God. This is for some hot ass vampires.
It's for all our vampire lovers in the chat. Big shout out to Bloody Tears.
These are dark times.
Fucking love Bloody Tears, if I'm honest.
What?
Bloody Tears?
What's that?
Song.
By who?
The franchise. It was oh
shit. Right.
Yeah, it's called Bloody Tears.
Fuck my life.
The power of the Lords of Shadow is the key.
Lori's got it right.
Shit.
Bring someone back from the dead.
I'm not gonna say it.
Don't you?
It's fine. I don't know what you're on about. I love you too.
I muted that. Everyone heard you say that. Everyone's gonna know that you love me.
Yeah, but also said two, which you said to me first.
No, what we talking about? What? What? Werewolves, more like stirwolves, because he's staring at this hot
Wait, the
vampire.
Metroid Dread Company done this? I think they did.
No, this was a Konami.
This is a Konami joint. Metroid Dread was done by like the Team Ninja guys that done Dead or Alive and stuff.
Nice. Right back into the.
Oh, you know it. Yes, Dean, we got your updated answers. Thank you very much for that there. Kyle has got it right. A little bit of cheating, I can tell.
Jester, that's a joke answer, but we're going to give you it because you're very close to the real answer and you clearly know what it is.
These are dark
Yeah, I'm gonna give Jester that one. I like that.
I hope it's not snowing outside still.
Wait, sorry. What?
I hope it's not snowing outside.
No, okay, no, wait. Metroid Dread Company done this?
The power of the Lords of
It's done by,
Shadow
it's
is
Dread done by Konami? No.
No, Metroid Dread was not done by Konami.
the dead.
Oh, Kron's got it right. Someone's cheating.
That can't be right. Jesus.
You okay?
Dying inside.
I want to check this. I'm actually shocked.
Look, there he is.
Die, Belmont.
Some kind of Trevor Belmont up in this shit. Right, okay.
Fuck, would you believe it? He's actually right. He also done Clive Barker's Jericho by Clive Barker.
Oh my god, was Clive Barker? And was he in that?
Yeah. Jesus, okay, I didn't know that. Was that 2 or 3 place?
I don't know.
Then we'll go back on our one. Just
I think it was 3.
3 now.
3 now.
Yes, it was very good, Coolins. I very much enjoyed it and looking forward to the next season. You got it right.
Kron has not got that correct.
Fuck, he didn't actually. Kron's not got it right. Kron, I need you to give me an updated answer. You got it almost right. I just saw that and just assumed it was the right
What
answer.
you've done is that you've put a number at the end of that, and that's wrong.
Oh man, I want to cry some blank tears now.
What is it, man? But a miserable pile of cum. Some secrets in there.
Well, that's why we kind of had this discussion before that like people are just basically just evolved cum.
Yeah,
We're just literally evolved cum sacks.
that is just a fact. Like, I think you should give her the point for that.
You know what? Actually, they are getting the point for that.
Yeah, metrosexual lad fucks big demons for the reckoning. I like that.
That's definitely where they're getting the point for that.
Yeah. Did I say this was the double pointer?
You did, so I've now had to update all these points, which is fine. Takes 2 seconds to do.
Because everything else is just easy. I figured this was like maybe a slight harder one. You did get it. You got it. You got it now. We've got two left. We're on the.
Do you want to let them know what it is though?
Was Netflix's Castlevania.
It's really not Netflix's Castlevania.
Netflix shows. Netflix's Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2.
You done this earlier with Witcher. It's not the Netflix adaptation, okay?
No, it's just Castlevania Lords of Shadow. Not the disappointing sequel, but the good first entry. So much stealth in the second one.
Yeah, and it didn't really have a great stealth mechanic.
It didn't.
No, it's metrosexual lad fucks big demons for the record. Sorry, they're right. They're right.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you took my suggestion.
It's the only thing I could think of. I couldn't get a good Dream Daddies trailer because, and you know why I couldn't get it? Do you want to know what the song was in the Dream Daddies trailer?
What's that?
It was just someone going, Dream Daddies, Dream Daddies, Dream Daddies, like every 10 seconds for like the 2 minutes that the trailer was, and it said Dream Daddies everywhere.
That's unfortunate.
I'm not spending like the 2 hours that it would take to edit this down so that the answer wasn't right there.
Yes.
So fuck off.
Yeah, no, that would have been a nightmare.
Yeah,
that's fair. That's absolutely fair. Sorry, I'm just going through here. It's not Far Cry 4, Roy Harris.
I mean, it kind of is, but it's not. Oh my god, your boy Spectre's back again.
I'm gonna see at this point, guys. These are all coming with the right answers for the most part. I'm just going to let you know who has got it, and I'll let you know who hasn't in a wee second, because there is just so many right answers in my face that it's a bit wild.
Live your life, or we can just end it right here.
There's got to be another way. I need you on this one.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay, so I just went through the answers, guys. Just tallying them up. I only need so far as Royal Hairiness to give me a resubmitted answer, but everyone else who has put in an answer has got it right and is accounted for. Sorry, we're all getting it so fast that I couldn't keep up.
Those who prove worthy, paradise awaits.
Took a long time for him to get out of this game.
Long time. I took a long time.
I just saw someone covering it going. He has in the what?
And I must seek my fortune. So, are you ready to?
I think I need context now, so I I'm a bit confused. I was just looking at the points there. I don't know if I've lost something. Sorry, don't worry about it. If the time's already passed, I don't want to bother you.
We singing something?
What's that?
I made a promise that
I was singing the theme tune from Star Trek Enterprise. Oh, the Dream Daddy.
Oh, Dream Daddy
yeah.
song. Sorry,
it was not. Yeah, it would have been so much work to take it out of the video that it was like, you know what? No, I'm just not doing it.
If I had the time, I probably would have tried to done that. Actually, that would have been funny. Just like read the song. Just like Nightmare something. I don't know what the fuck is
burrito. It was literally just like.
Do you want to be the opposite of Dream Daddy?
Live your life,
Frightening mummies.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Scary mummies.
Scary mummies.
But like, yeah, the song is just like, it's like a crap acoustic with someone just repeating the word Dream Daddies over and over again. It's like, no.
It's like, no, thank you.
No.
We're all a bunch of thieves.
Okay, so one last play for you guys.
What a bunch of thieves.
I've heard not great things about it, Coolings.
About what?
I was asking about
the movie.
Yeah.
Dream Daddy.
Yeah.
Dream Daddy the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, we watched the trailer on this like a couple weeks ago. It doesn't look particularly good.
It just looks very like.
It looks like the person who was in charge of making it, their son had Uncharted on in the room.
Yes.
At some point.
Yeah.
And they were like, and then 2 years later, they're responsible for the movie. It's like, oh yeah, I know what that is. Let's change literally everything about it. Make him 14. Like, what? What?
Also, like the guy that plays Sully, make him just like 20 years younger.
Yeah, make him not look like Sully in any way.
It's like when there was a perfectly good goddamn Bruce Campbell sitting right there, and you just had to go and pick Mark.
To be fair, did you see that kind of like fan thing that it was shit? What was his fucking name? The guy that everyone would thought would be the best, Nathan Fillion.
Yes.
The fan thing that Nathan Fillion done where he filmed it.
Yeah.
And they had Stephen Lang as Sully. I was like, oh. Do you know who Stephen Lang is?
Yeah, there are.
Do you remember? Have you seen Avatar?
Yes.
Do you remember the Marine guy?
The one that kind of starts like.
He's a dickhead in it. He's a fucking dickhead in it.
I would say, is that the one that starts like warming up to the things and ends up becoming?
No, not like the main guy. You know, like the older Marine guy.
Oh yes.
He's all like a recon gyree and have a top body. He was Sully, and I was like, that is absolute 100% perfect fucking casting.
Yeah.
And they got him in it, and then the movie comes out, and it's like a child and Mark Wahlberg. You're like, what?
Like Mark Wahlberg could have arguably been Drake.
I suppose so.
Like, I think you still could have put fucking Bruce Campbell in there as Sully. Casting for the movie is so off. Also, why is Tom in the?
I don't know. You get your kids in there, make some more money off it. It was Uncharted 4. That was the third play.
The Sharded 4.
Uncharted 4. I've sharded 4 times, and that's it. Hold on a sec. Spectral, you be on the show. That's it. That's all I'm saying. You be on the show.
You almost sharded your Nicky Wikis away.
I almost sharded my little Nicky Wikis.
Oh my god, Daddy, I sharded my Nicky Wikis.
Right, this game's not out yet, but you should know what it is because we played it like 2 weeks ago. So fuck you.
It's not out yet, but we played it.
Yeah. Well, we played this trailer like 2 weeks ago, so fuck you. Because I accidentally put Bayonetta 3 as the last one on the big games with girls.
Yes, you did.
Which is also not out yet.
Yes,
oh, but look at that. People are getting the answer correct. So, this just looks so good, though. I just want to play it.
I do want to play this, actually.
And apparently it's not out until next year, which is bullshit.
I'm okay with that. Let them take their time. Cullen's got it right. Reaper's got it right. Ron's got it right. So far, free answers. Yeah.
Good on you. Good on you, son.
Gloria's got it right. Dean's got it right.
God, there's so many full boards this week. It's very easy.
It's a very easy week, but that's okay. Sometimes we need easy weeks. Kyle's got it right.
I mean, like after the fucking deep cuts of X-Blades and Bullet Witch of last week.
Even I didn't know what Bullet Witch was, and I usually fucking know what the fuck. I usually have a good grasp of what
you did play enough C tier shit Xbox 360 games.
I really didn't, and I think that's a good thing though. Royal Highness has got it correct.
I didn't mute this time because it's Proto Man. I don't know how they feel about it.
I think they might still claim it, but it won't be like a copyright strike. I don't think. It's Light of the Night, for fuck's sake.
I know.
Such a fucking shame. I'm really looking. They're meant to be working on an album now for like 4 years.
I know. I haven't released anything in ages. Terribly.
Imagine you getting the absolute ride of your life.
Oh shit! A werewolf would be fantastic.
Speckle saying can't wait.
Fantastic in bed.
That's all he's gonna say. Can't wait.
That's all I'm gonna say is that I can't wait that you can't wait. Big kisses.
Is this the first time playing for
That was the first, yeah.
Really? Shit.
It's a bit of a long one. Pretty much the whole trailer.
Most nights it's
Was it the wrong name? For what? Did you guess the wrong thing?
Was it?
Someone gets greedy, someone gets brave.
No, you got it right.
You're all good. Kisses received.
Yeah,
I like
no,
that.
like-
I never get a received on the kisses, so I like that. It's like a little.
Everyone's answer so far
It's like a
got it
little
right.
status report on those stream kisses. On that coat that he's wearing. Although it's slightly ironic that he's wearing a fur-lined coat when he's a werewolf.
True. Just skinned one of his own brethren alive and wearing it.
You've been hesitant to share with us.
I'm right in thinking this was from an existing comic book franchise, right?
Oh yeah, it's called Fables.
Okay, cool.
Associated with the job.
The comic is really fucking good, but they kind of just took the overall setting and then started writing their own stories. Like, you know, like the first season that had nothing to do with any of the books, really.
Right. Okay. Let's see.
Something like that.
I'm gonna want to go listen to Proto Man after this.
Your boss
Let up in there.
said things.
Let up in there.
She mentioned that there was some violence.
He spent like the first season just getting the fuck kicked out of him, but he always just came back.
Yeah.
Came back for more.
He was just a tough, rugged lad who just knew how to throw down.
In the moments when you find yourself losing control.
So glad that this is back. Out of everything they done, this is the only thing that I was annoyed that they didn't get to finish it.
It's just a weird thing as well. I just didn't think they were going to come back from the brink.
They're
Like
dying.
I thought like
No, they were
I thought
done.
when the bankruptcy came in, I was like, well, that's them gone forever now. And like I don't know how they managed to fucking do it, but they pulled themselves out of the fucking ashes. Someone has backed them and got them out of the ashes.
Someone's in there looking up.
And then hopefully someone that's done that is responsible and stops them from fucking just wasting money going forward. I think I wound up getting the vinyl record of it, even though I don't have a record player.
Very good album. Like.
A lot of people do that, Bar Panda, because like just it's A, collector's item, B, when you finally do get a record player, you're just going to have those experiences to listen to that smooth like version of it as well. You know?
As someone who still uses vinyl,
Your boss
get a vinyl player.
was right.
It's always worth it.
Said things didn't go as planned. She mentioned that there was some violence.
Like a Phoenix Arise. Oh man. Full points this week, cool, yeah.
This was Hot Guys week, so I figured you all get full points.
I guess our chat just loves hot guys.
Yeah.
In the moments when you find yourself
It was an easy week.
losing control.
An easy week full of hot guys. The guy in this case, of course, being Big B.
Sorry, I like to think about a lot of people. Just an easy week full of hot guys.
The anger man.
That's every Friday. An easy week full of 2 hot guys. It's us.
Maybe one. Same.
Well, because we only do 1 a week, so
No, one guy. And him.
was that 2? I think that was 3, right?
I think that was for yeah.
It was Netflix's.
It was not It was not. I just clicked on there. It was not Netflix.
Netflix's The Wolf Among Us 2.
I do love hot guys, but I was busy playing with the hottest of guys, Geralt.
Well, we had Geralt in the first one.
We did. Geralt actually was like the Witcher 1 was the first thriller.
Yeah. Missed it for a biscuit.
Missed it for the biscuit. I mean, they were getting to play with him directly, I guess. So.
That's right. This trailer's pretty sus.
Very sus.
I hate that. That's ruined that. Fucking bullshit.
But we'll go. We're gonna go. You want to bring us through, and I'll get the scores tallied here.
Don't watch the Lion King.
The fuck was that?
What was that?
I don't know. Do you want to?
Oh shit.
Bam. So looks like we got a lot of people who ran the board this week, guys. People ran the board were Coolins, Kron, Gloria, Dean, Kyle, Shareeper. All ran the board for 11 points. After that, there we do have one person with 10 points, and that would be Brother Panda, as they just missed. I think did they miss really the last one? Did they miss the last one? Surely not.
Did you miss it?
Oh, you didn't.
You missed that, you son of a bitch.
They didn't miss it. They got the full board as well. So Bird Panda got full board as well. So like, yeah, no, actually everyone got, there was no 10s. People who were in the double digits ran the full board. My apologies. Got that fixed. After that there we have Royal Highness is 7. We've got the Jester 8. And then we got Not So Wicked with 2.
Not So Wicked with a like a 2 that we just chose to allocate?
Because it was honestly, it was an answer that just very much amused us.
It warranted 2 points.
It was just one of those things you're like, it's not even remotely right, but I just like the creativity and the energy that was in the studio.
How are our overall standings going there?
Our overall standing so far for season 3, we have in the lead currently is Mr. Kyle. He is trying to run the board and trying to give himself that second win for another season.
God, you filth.
Oh, he is filth. In second place is Gloria with 32 points. So 1 point differential there. So we got a good bit of goodness there. In third place, Brother Panda. Funny enough, in third place,
the pandas are fighting.
the pandas are pretty much taking up a lot of the.
You're an endangered species. You can't fight.
They're taking up a lot of the real estate here along with Kyle. In fourth place, though, we got a few people are kind of hanging around in the fourth place section. So we've got both Coolines and Kron with 29 points. Dean is sitting there with 28.
Dean with a hefty 28.
Hefty 28. Yeah. Shariper only has 22 points, but that's because he had to miss a week because he had champions pick, and that always gives.
That's right.
Always gives him a disadvantage. But even then, if he
can't win anyway.
He can't win anyway because he's on a Coolin.
He's already a winner in here.
Jester sitting with 22 points. Royal Hairiness is stacked up 8 points this year so far. So yeah, like 8 points for Mila as well. Tara's sitting with 9. Yeah, that's our and Jake with 20 points. Sorry, so a decent amount of points here. Very close race. Beautiful. Matt's not wrong. It's
one of you just needs that. If one of you has a good week and one of you has a bad week, then I'll go either way. This is what happened in like season 3, as far as I remember. It was like the 1 and 2 were like neck and neck with 1 point difference for a while.
1 point difference, and there was just that one moment where they just ended up like taking over and at one point then drawing, and we had to go to the tiebreaker.
Yeah, that was
nightmare.
That was nightmare. Hopefully we don't have to do it again. But we're weeks away.
We're weeks away. I mean, this is only week 3, so we're like sitting on week 3 out of 12-week potential. So we still got 9 weeks to go, guys. There is legitimately a 2.5 more months of skippable cutscene to get through before we go into the next season.
Or we're all dead.
That's a grim way of putting it.
Kind of whatever the newest virus is.
That is very grim. That is incredibly grim.
We're all dead tired.
We're all dead. Dead sexy.
Dead sexy, which we are right now. So,
fuck's sake. But yes, guys. But yes, that was skippable cutscene for this week. It's beautiful. Already quite late.
I think I need another piss.
Yeah, I think we should probably wrap it up, guys. Normally we try and hang around for the end, but sadly the stream
we started a bit late.
The stream fucking crashing obviously put us back by about 10-15 minutes, means that we have to kind of take it off the end of the night. Nikki Wikis are signing off.
I don't like that.
Nikki and Wiki are signing off.
Wait, who's who? Which one's which?
Which one's Nikki and which one Wiki?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
I don't want to be either. Never mind. Which is which?
Fucking love that Nikki thing. Guys, we want to thank everyone for coming out tonight, and thank you for being with us even for the tech faults for the first 20 minutes of the stream. It has been a nightmare. Hopefully I've resolved this because I have streams to do tomorrow, and oh my goodness.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you very much, Matt. You're an absolute sweetheart. But hopefully, oh god, I just got. Yes, I just hope we've got it resolved. I have streams to do tomorrow, guys. We've got a bunch of Ghost of Tsushima still to go through. I'll be going live from 7 o'clock UK time on Saturday and 5 o'clock UK time on Sunday. And then we got Player versus Dice, hopefully returning on Monday as well. So I'm hoping we have alleviated the stream issues going forward for now. But anyway, guys, if you want to check us out, you can check us out in a few different places. Obviously, we got the PvP talk show on our Twitter right there. You can also check us out on the old YouTube at Player versus Player Show on YouTube. So that's youtube.com/Player versus Player Show. You can check out our actual personal Twitter accounts. We got Mr. Cosmic Bacon Art here. You got me at PVG. He says no, but I mean, that was
just you follow the PvP talk show, and that's where I do all my twatting from now.
I sometimes will tweet from there, but like not often. Where if you predominantly want to see my tweets, it's gonna be at PVG.
You want to see any of his nudes? Instagram.
I do have an Instagram. It's Odin_Christ. You can catch me on that there. And I usually, that's where I post some of the reels and stuff. So all the awesome reels and all that good stuff that gets created goes there, as well as on our YouTube and our TikTok. If you're a TikTok inclined individual, you like Ticket to the Talk, you can check us out at PvP Talk Show on TikTok as well.
If you're 13, check out our TikTok.
Yes. But anyway, guys, we're going to have to love yous and we're going to have to leave yous. But if we're really lucky, hey, I'll see you on the next stream, guys. Have a wonderful night. You know what time it is?
Go fuck yourself.
It's not that you always do that. It's game over, yeah.
See, normally I do like sticking around for the song, but I do need to pee again.
He actually has just fucked off to go do all the big pisses. So I'll see you later, guys. Have a wonderful night.